there have been some events in the past that I know folks have participated in that they've gotten the heave-ho and no answer. And
I'm thinking about
at least gave us an answer.
I'm
I
actually
respect that.
considering starting over because I wasn't recording.
We're not recording?
I wasn't recording, at least for the first, however much time, 6 minutes.
Would you like to go through that whole thing all over again?
Okay, basically Alcon screwed up our application.
Acon
screwed up our application, couldn't find any press coverage. Upon further review, they did find it, but it's a little late, so we're not going to do it there. That was a totally, if you follow it on Facebook, whatever. Anyway.
That was the expurgated version.
Yeah, that was me just rushing through because I wasn't recording for YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTubers. Anyway, so this is going to be one of our discussion shows. Because we've sat on it for a little while. We didn't really want to talk about it because spoilers.
We have to scratch our beards because it's a discussion show.
You don't have a beard anymore.
I'm growing one,
which
sir.
Doesn't make you a man
Here,
in
I'll
my
scratch
book.
his.
Back to my point of you not being a man.
Hang on.
Hey, watch it, sweetheart.
I
I'm just saying that.
I gotta get my leg ready to thump here. Come on, scratch.
Our good friend Enasni was going to join us today. She just texted me, says she's stuck in traffic.
She'll be here soon. Don't worry about it.
Whatever.
She'll be joining us a second.
I don't believe her. She's probably like running over small children.
It's just a day for teases, isn't it?
It was a really. I will say this. It was a crappy transit getting over here today. Normally I leave work early on days like this, and today was not one of those days.
You know what the problem is? You're driving on roads in Texas.
The problem is I don't have a big scoop in the front of my truck that can move cars out of the way like a buffalo.
You need a F-350 there, buddy, with a diesel dually. You know,
something from the Road Warrior.
Cattle war. Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I just want to put a speaker and a microphone on my truck so I can yell at other people in cars.
See, why do people?
We can set you up a CB radio to do that.
No, what?
Yeah, you didn't know that. You can actually set up a PA system through your.
I know you can, but
we should do that with your truck, man.
I'm willing to.
Okay.
My wife, she has problems with me.
It's our DIY project.
Just something that I can convey my displeasure with other drivers on the road.
You know, sometimes with wives, you just have to kind of put your foot down and not do what they don't want you to do.
Yeah.
And
which is why I drive a minivan.
Oh. Whoop. Anyway, no. But yeah, and also, like I said, we are back at Lone Star, so that means Mr. Rick is sitting down at the end of the table.
Rick Cromack.
Yeah, that's
sounds
what
so
you
masculine.
call him. Chris, you've got like two microphones turned towards you.
Because you want me in stereo.
You've got Rick all the way down there,
and
you've got the number 3 headphones on. Why? What is wrong with you, man?
I'm trying to find. Well, I have had a day myself.
Just like an attention hog.
I'm telling you, you're killing me here. You're killing me, Smalls.
Hey, Smalls, I'm working here. All right,
at least save a set for Des when she comes in, if she gets here, because she ain't gonna make it.
Let me slap these bad boys on. Okay, now I can hear myself. Yeah, I've had a week myself, dude. So, yeah.
What did you?
No work stuff.
How's your wrist doing there, buddy?
Oh, it's better. Actually, dude, I was. You want to see something cool?
No.
When we show this on camera, these big bug welts I got from my backyard.
Okay.
Right. Wait. That is not like, dude. You're gonna show bug bites? Really?
Well, thank God, because when he's like, "Hey, you want to see these?" Big? And I'm like, "No."
You're that guy that'll be sitting
too hot for TV.
You're that guy that'll be like sitting at a table of military people comparing scars, and hey, I got bitten by a mosquito yesterday.
What's wrong with you, boy?
Sounds like John Kerry.
Oh,
yeah, exactly. Oh, touche.
Oh, political humor on a nerd show.
Yeah, where is Mr.
You're missing
Pinchon?
people too.
I don't even see one Shay.
Yeah, where is Gravity's Rainbow? He needs to be here by now.
Speaking of which, you need to give Enasni a job here because she needs a job.
She's a comic girl and she knows her stuff, dude.
She can have mine.
I want your job. Your job's cool, man.
My job is cool.
Do you ever get people come in and ask if we work here or something? Like they've watched the show and ask if we work here or something?
I mean, I think that they think that you're like kind of like a bouncer.
Okay.
And that Chris here is like the MC or the maitre d'.
Because he definitely ain't bouncing nothing.
So
I binded Chris up this weekend.
Yeah, we were playing around.
Binded him.
He got me.
You should probably eat more fiber then.
Yeah, I need to.
That is not the binding I'm talking about.
Drink a little more water, a little more fiber, and I'll be just fine.
Metamucil, man, it's back on the market.
Damn straight. Well, you can get chia seed now to do that too.
Oh God,
you can buy it in the store.
No.
Or as I said in my prison days, with friends like these.
Hold on. Here's a text. Enasni sends me. I'll be there in 5 if people can stop being so afraid of a little rain. Is it actually raining now?
Dude, I mean,
Purple
okay.
rain.
If this show goes out There you go. It was a storm rolling through.
Okay,
so.
don't we have like a history of like when I'm in the room, like the show broadcast somehow like disappearing into like the vapor?
It goes into
That's
the void.
no, that was
the
my
ether.
fault. That was totally my fault. So anyway, we are having a discussion show this week, and that's why we've held off on this. We sat on it because we didn't want spoilers. We wanted to do this with Rick because Rick's a big fan of this license.
Does anybody recognize what shirt I'm wearing? I mean,
Isn't that the symbol for Team Bonsai?
Who cares? Wait a minute. Wait, what? I'm trying to see, like, okay, Rick, can you? Well,
Can I?
Show
would you
us-
like me to
show-
turn around for you? I mean,
I'm going to transfer
hold on.
over to that camera. There we
Oh,
go.
geez.
There we go.
okay. I will actually donate a $5 gift card to whomever on the Twitter feed or the Facebook page or what have you correctly identifies this symbol.
I
Okay,
can do it.
So if you're looking at
Not
that,
you.
you see the symbol on his shirt,
Thank you.
okay? So the way to win, what are you giving away here?
A $5
$5,
Lone Star gift
kids.
card. You know what,
$5
make-
gift card.
Make it a $10 Lone Star.
Ooh, he's going to make it a $10
He's
gift
double
card.
I just
down.
doubled it.
So if you're
I just
watching on the
doubled the blind.
channel or if you're watching this on later on YouTube, I'll announce the winner on our Facebook page and we'll get it. Oh, wait a minute. We actually got somebody.
Who said
We
it?
have a
Who
winner?
said it?
I was kidding.
JIH9.
Okay, well, JH9, go ahead and tell him the answer.
Wow.
What's the answer, sir?
It is. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That's.
Is that incorrect?
No, that's our buddy, the Angry Artist. Is team eligible?
No, I'm
No,
sorry.
no
They're
team-
ineligible
no,
for that
team-
prize.
No.
I don't know.
I like the
if
fact
you're
they're
not
both
here at this
watching
table,
this.
if you're not here at this table, then I feel you're eligible.
And he's put the answer in the chat room. So if you go to, well, he won't see it if you're not watching now. Anyway, so if you get
So
the
we
answer to
can't
this
take people
question,
anywhere.
you need to email it to me at jasonthex@untitledscns.com, and that's how you win stuff today. So a $10 gift card to
$10
Lone
gift
Star.
card. We are
Jefferson-
confused.
Jefferson,
What?
no, because Jefferson is calling us cretins, and Linda's drinking absinthe.
Oh, God.
Screw this show. I'm out of here.
Absinthe does make the heart grow fond.
I need to
Quite
be
literally.
drinking.
All I
No.
learned about absence is I learned from Boz Lerman's, what's that movie?
Oh, stop.
Moulin Rouge.
Yes, exactly.
Moulin Rogue.
Moulin Rogue.
Can I get both
Kelly
of you,
Minogue
can
appears
I
in your
get
head.
both
It
of you
flies around.
back on topic now,
I'm
please?
sorry. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
Huddy.
Jack
Let's get
holes.
back on here. Damn it.
We are talking Star Trek Into Darkness.
That's right.
I take it everyone has at least viewed the movie once now.
I have.
Have you
Twice.
viewed it twice? You viewed it twice?
I viewed
Chris?
it once.
Well, then you can no longer participate in this conversation.
Oh, you're a bastard.
And it's just between me and.
No, I'm going to participate, sir, because I
But you've
remember.
only seen the movie once.
But I also have reviewed the film, sir.
But
And
you
I
can't-
He can be like a
I
junior
don't-
delegate.
I don't
you know?
feel as though you can be critical.
So what you're
if you
saying
haven't
is
seen it
what
twice.
you're saying is I'm Tonga.
You are. You are. You're Puerto Rico, actually. So
Oh wow!
You're a non.
American Samoa. That's what I am. Yes, thank you.
Those are great Girl Scout cookies, by the way.
American Samoas. Yes, they are. They're kind of big and gamey, but they also got a nice coconut center. In it.
we veered off course again, Captain.
You know what?
You cannot take much more of this, Captain.
I'm going to go ahead and get
Please come back.
I'm going to go ahead
Spock.
and get to my news segment in a second because
Let's just talk Star Trek.
Well, I was going to talk that.
Yeah, we've been
but,
waiting so long
This
for
is
this.
a warning to you. Nerf is releasing a gun
I've heard this.
that shoots larger darts, and it shoots them 100 feet.
Is there a 5-day waiting period?
There should be.
There should be with this thing.
Chris, this does not bode well for you.
Oh, dude, you know what?
We're going to play a game on the show where I shoot you for
It's not
getting
very
things
nice.
wrong.
It's not very nice.
I'm going to give you questions that you have to answer, and if you don't answer them correctly, I'm going to shoot you. Like, what did I have for lunch?
I believe
tonight?
I believe that's construed as bullying,
You
according
need to
to
open hazing. Please.
Anyway.
hazing or bullying.
We are talking some
I'd
Star
expect to
Trek
get that
Into
at a comic book
Darkness. We
store.
have seen the movie.
Or in military training.
Some of us got to see it early. Some of us waited and didn't go see it because
I saw it.
but you didn't go see it early. Anyway,
Well, I didn't get to see it early because I had. Oh yeah, that's right. A life. Sorry, buddy. I'm joking.
seriously, you're on a show about nerds, and you just said,
just
"Oh,
did
I
the-
have a life."
You just did the William Shatner thing at that.
Get a
convention,
life,
you
people.
know.
No, seriously,
what is with the self-hate here?
Oh
Anyway,
no, that night, unfortunately, I think the wife and I had something going on.
I
You
don't want to
know,
hear this. Anyway,
house cleaning.
so yeah,
Scrabble.
we did get the second installment of J.J. Abrams' Star Trek Into Darkness a couple weeks ago. Movie has been doing pretty well so far.
Very nice, yes.
I think Fast 6 is beating it out right now.
Actually,
But
Fast 6 is the largest opening in the history of Universal Pictures. at this
anyway,
point.
So we'll get a
Star Trek,
ride
Which
next
means
year
there'll
at
be like a
Universal.
Fast 23, kind of like Sylvester Stallone,
Uh,
Rock
So-
27, and the airplane.
okay, screw Fast. I hate those movies. Anyway, moving on to the movie itself. Let's just go ahead and give an initial rating of what you think. There she is.
Oh, look who showed up. Hey.
Oh, my God. Wait a minute. I don't know this person.
Wow.
She
look good.
Oh, you need to sit.
What's up, sister?
or
Come on, have a seat.
One of those seats. And Enasni has joined us. So anyway, let me get from you guys. Initial, what do you rate the movie at on a scale of 1 to 10? Give me that.
Okay.
Chris, go first.
I would rate it, honestly, about an 8.5.
An 8.5. Rick, what would you give it? Because I know you're going to be a little more critical.
Exactly the same. I should point out, though, that I would give 2009 a 9.0.
Okay.
2009,
Enasni, I know you just joined us here, but have you seen Star Trek Into Darkness yet?
Yes.
What would you, initial rating, what would you give it?
Probably
PG-13.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
probably about like an 8.5.
Okay. Interesting how 3 people on the panel have given this answer. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going with.
Got to be different, don't you?
Yeah, he's got to be.
Well, I'm gonna. Well, no, because that's what I was going with, and y'all kind of killed me on this. Anyway, I'm gonna go with an 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with an 8
Fair.
just because
Why you got to be a hater?
because there are things that I cannot forgive with this movie.
Okay.
This is going to be a very interesting
So,
discussion.
Oh, here we go.
okay, since we always will spend so much time bashing things, Rick, give me a high point of the movie, something you like. What was? Give me good points. Of it.
Okay, the little mini me Gorn Keenzer, okay, the Scotty's assistant, humping Dr. Strangelove style, the photon torpedo in the background, which was out of focus. That was absolutely the best thing in any Star Trek movie ever, and I include Galaxy Quest.
Who doesn't hump?
That was slim pickings, man. That was absolutely brilliant. Now, if the entire movie had been that subtle and that smart, then I would be giving this like a 10.5. So, but sadly, it was J.J. Abrams and not, Stanley Kubrick. So,
And a comment, rage 4, rated 4, and I'm being nice.
damn. So you didn't
Damn,
like
man.
the trailer
Jeez.
for Star Wars
Anyway,
Episode 7?
so okay, that was a high point. Give me another because I already know some of the bad stuff you're going to say.
I mean, do you? Okay.
And Chris,
so
she's going to need the device,
All right,
the
another-
clear device.
okay.
Thing.
another.
Give that to me, please.
another
Give to
piece
Daddy.
of the tricorder. By the way, I'm Rick. I don't think that we've met yet.
Oh,
Hi,
that's
Rick. Nice to
Rick.
meet
This
you.
is Enasni.
Nice to meet you. God, what a host you are. Actually, I'm the host, so whatever.
We're kind of all.
Gotcha. Call me annoying too. Okay, so the all the personal relationships were great, but I really loved Bruce Greenwood's death scene, Christopher Pike, and how he shared that intimate panoply of emotions with Spock. And how Kirk was kind of on the outside of that, and that was just that. It's so many layers to it. I mean, I give this to JJ. Always, he put together an absolutely phenomenal cast. They know these characters inside and out, and that was some of the best acting I think has been in any science fiction movie, let alone Star Trek movie.
Okay, and thank you for that well thought out and very mature response because I'll let you get to your bad stuff here in a second. Okay, Enasni, some good points, stuff you enjoyed about the movie.
Honestly, I liked the characterization of everybody. The first one, I felt that Spock was a little off, and then in this one, I was like, as soon as the movie started, it was just like he was busting out that whole illogical and just Spock personality, and then Kirk, of course, just. But yeah, that was probably my high point. And like, what's important to me in comics, movies, video games is the characterization of the characters that I love. If it's spot on, then I'm happy. If it's
Spock
screwed up,
on.
Spock on.
if it's Spock on, yeah.
Wow. I hate you for that joke.
I mean, how many times have I been a guest on this show? You know I don't make good jokes. Ever.
But as I, you know what? I'm not even going to say Chris's nickname. I'm not going to say it. So there.
They call me the joke killer.
Okay. So the characterization was spot on for you. Okay. I like that. Anything else that was on a high point for you?
The graphics,
You can
I'm
bring that
sorry.
microphone closer to you. You know.
There you go.
I hate when you guys like
P's
go,
and the T's and that stuff.
you like go up to the. You're overly reaching for it. Anyway, and Chris is eating his. Anyway.
No, I'm going to be that person. The graphics. I mean, for me, I love space, so I'm
with that.
Space Corps. If you talk to any of my friends, I am the Space Corps from Portal. I want to go to space, all that stuff. So just the graphics of all the lens flares. No, Like them going in and out of warp and all that. I loved that.
I do love how they represent the warp on there, because
Yes.
normally it's just
So pretty.
zap gone and zap there.
Beautiful
like the ship
rainbow.
stretching and like
and it's there, and then it's somewhere else. They don't
Yeah.
really go through while they're in warp. So
I got to say, the one transition into the main titles in this
Oh,
film
God,
was amazing.
I must say this one from the chat room. Which Spock? This movie had one too many.
Okay, all right, hold on. Now, that brings up... Okay, that's a criticism, but anyway, I'll let you guys go.
Okay, Chris,
My
Give
turn.
me some high
My
points.
positives. Okay. Honestly, I liked. Well, I would say the opening sequence is still one of my favorites. I think of any of these the Trek films out there that have been
Drop
there.
you right in the middle of it, too. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
exactly. Just
Yeah.
drop you right in the middle of Nibiru, which, by the way, quick plug for Rick's story here. Go get Countdown Into Darkness. It will fill you in on the whole backstory of how they ended up there to begin with.
And also out today on our shelves is the sequel After Darkness, After the Darkness.
So you're gonna. Those are two good books, by the way. I would say that the Nibiru, the introduction where they jump to the planet, they tell you why they're there. I would say, of course, I like a little bit of the. I would say one of my favorite scenes of the movie was the when they go to Starfleet at the beginning, where Kirk and Spock go to Starfleet. Okay, we're going to go on the 5-year mission type thing, and then of course you find out why they're really there.
Right.
Kind of get bummed out a little bit, but of course, it kind of leads into that whole catharsis of Kirk becoming, making a decision and becoming a better person out of it at the end.
I love Pike's question. So what do you learn out of this? Never trust a Vulcan.
Okay, exactly. Also, for the folks who've seen it, I like the Scotty subplot, in my opinion. That is one of the best.
Yes.
What was one of the best parts of the movie, in my opinion, is that
But he looked like Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, he did. He was kind of rocking. He was rocking the the 23rd century leisure suit there, man. It was crazy. But no, those are the high points of the movie for me.
What about Carol Marcus's underwear?
Well, I will say Alice Eve. Yes, she's a very
Hey,
attractive young lady.
Chris,
Two
hang
high
on for a
points.
second. For clarification, that's when he makes that sound. Okay, thank you. Please continue, Chris.
Oh, that's
No, don't
That
pay no
kicks
mind to
ass.
what I'm doing. Pay no mind to what
Warm
I'm doing.
speed, Scotty.
So anyway, the Scotty subplot. Okay, I did like that.
I would also say one. We'll say I would say. Oh, well, let's say. What's the planet? Let's say when they get to. We'll just put the
Kronos?
Kronos.
Kronos.
The Kronos. Let's say battle scene. One
Did
of my
anybody-
favorite. I liked it.
Did anybody notice that the moon had already been destroyed?
In their universe, yeah, I noticed that. I was like, wait a
Right?
second. Yeah.
Everything is so hyper advanced in this film, in this series. It's amazing.
Yep. I noticed that. I was like, yeah, there we go.
Need some room?
Okay, so those are my positives of the film, sir.
Okay, of course, mine. I'm glad they had the Klingons in it. I wanted Klingons. That's probably my favorite race from the Star Trek series, and I was glad to see how it was more like I was in anticipation of how they were going to be represented, because I knew there were going to be some subtle changes from what I've seen in the past. So
No hair.
I was waiting for that, and I was really happy. In fact, it was like even better. I'm talking. Shut up.
Sorry. I love you.
It was even better to see the Klingon homeworld. So to actually see this platoon of Klingons, but then they get taken out by Khan. And
Excuse me, John Harrison, sir.
I'm going to go ahead and say, hush.
Can we say that he started an interstellar conflict?
No. Also, I'm going to go ahead. Benedict Cumberbatch was probably the best part of this damn movie for me. Seriously. I liked his representation. I thought it was a little cheesy when he revealed his name, but otherwise, I like Benedict Cumberbatch, and I couldn't have been more pleased with his choice, with the choice of him for Khan.
This was my first introduction to Cumberbatch, which
Go watch.
I like to refer to him as Cumberbund.
Oh, okay.
Go watch Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy or Sherlock. I mean,
Oh, yeah, go watch Sherlock.
Tinker Tailor
is
actually really good. I like
got
that.
Tumblr and everyone's screaming about Benedict's cheekbones, but yeah, I
Uh-oh,
actually did
somebody
like
said
him
they lost us.
in this movie. He
he
did
needs
a
to be
good
the next
job.
Doctor. He needs to be the next
We'll
Doctor.
drop off for a second?
I mean, actually, I
Okay.
think Helen Mirren needs to be the next Doctor, but that's a different story.
Oh, that'll be well.
Helen
Okay,
Mirren.
so
All right, so
Has anybody
overall,
figured out my shirt yet? Has anybody figured out my shirt?
yes,
yet?
somebody has figured out
Okay,
your shirt, but they don't count.
we're running a
Not in this.
contest, so you can't. Say
Anyway,
it. Sorry.
okay, so overall,
Scream it into the mic.
did we enjoy the movie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Heck
Rick,
yeah.
you enjoyed the movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 thumbs up.
All right.
I especially like it if I don't think about it too much.
I guess I should have probably put myself on camera when I was talking. I forget things because I'm watching the chat room too.
I think you're going to have to pay royalties
Yes,
now
watch
to
the
the
chat
estate of
room.
Ebert and Siskel, because I said.
Anyway, anyway. Okay. Now, we can't enjoy a movie without, of course, looking at some glaring plot
Lens
holes,
flaring.
maybe. Yes, lens flaring. Lens flaring. Okay. Can we all just agree right now, before we say it, we could do without more lens
90%.
flare?
I mean, there was one scene where there was like 4 different moving surfaces, all of them like flaring differently. I'm just like,
Okay, just
This hurts
no
my
more,
eyes.
no more lens
going on
flare. At
screen?
least it definitely has lost its effect because it has been over the hell used. Okay, so
agreed. Don't worry, JJ's not going to direct the next one. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's busy with Star
Does that mean
Wars,
we'll have
and if he's
lens flares
listening,
in Star Wars?
Yo,
Episode 7,
we will.
more lens flare.
Can you imagine off the lightsabers?
I mean,
Oh man,
wow,
I think everyone's going to have an epileptic seizure in there if they
amazing.
do that during Star Wars. Okay, now Rick, we talked earlier last week
We did.
about some of the bad points, and I'm limiting you to 2 for now.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
just give me.
I mean, they're not bad points. They're just kind of little,
I understand.
niggling things that
Just
I
little-
that I
little
have.
things.
So even in the alternate timeline universe, through the comics, it's been established, and of course through the first movie, that they have had exposure to tribbles. All right,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
tribbles only need to survive on just a little grain of grain, and then they reproduce asexually, kind of like that teacher in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, yeah.
And they swell in size, and they double. They procreate every 12 hours, and they take over space stations, and I think in the comics actually they take over an entire planet. So Dr. McCoy, who is we can all admit a very learned, scholarly kind of cat who comes up with magic serums to all kinds of maladies, thinks it would be a great idea to use the universe's worst damn guinea pig. Well, Jim, I think that this has some regenerative properties that are amazing.
Jim.
So let's go ahead and inject it into the tribble. Man, that whole damn ship's going to be a tribble in about 5 minutes. You're just going to see the warp engine
yeah.
sticking out of it.
What
So there
what
is
sound
that.
tribbles make when they get set on fire? Anyway, I'm sorry.
That's an interesting question.
That's something we should be asking.
Okay,
Okay, the other thing I'd like to say is I think that they have just sent Jim Kirk and the Enterprise out on a suicide mission at the end of the film because so in this like 6-month to a year period after they found Khan, apparently they built the USS Vengeance, which is twice the size, 3 times the speed, 4 times the internet connections, and it kicked their ass all over the place, and yet a year after, at the end of the movie, right when Kirk's delivering his like valedictory or whatever. And they get selected for the 5-year mission. The refit Enterprise somehow somebody at Starfleet thinks it's a good idea. Now, if the Vengeance is a Hummer, okay, fully loaded, then the Enterprise is a Ford Fiesta at this point.
hey,
So they
I hate to interrupt. But why is there an ambulance in front of the store?
I didn't do
Maybe we didn't clear the air.
Let's take a
You need
look.
to hide me real
I don't.
quick.
Anyway, y'all go ahead. Go ahead.
So, they've already had their butts handed to them by the Romulans and the Klingons, but now they're going to send this one ship out with no hope of help to a deep space mission for 5 years, and they're not going to augment it with any of the great, awesome weaponry.
Now
that the
hold
Vengeance
on.
has.
Now,
wait,
did
wait.
you? Did they really didn't even say anything about that? So, I would think that's not a very fair assumption. Just because, come on,
It's logical.
no, it's not. There's better weapons and stuff on there. Let's not assume that they did not take some of the tech from the Vengeance and incorporate it into the Enterprise.
I mean, Carol Marcus is there. She's a weapons tech, and she's hot. But it's just
Which I'm not sure why we need to see her in her bra and panties, but I'm okay.
It was
with
good.
I mean, that was the best special effect.
I'm
I'm just
man.
I'm just
Thank
gonna
you.
say that.
Did you
right
notice that there was no lens flare in that scene?
Well, damn it, there wasn't. JJ, what's going on here?
Oh my god.
Anyway, okay. Rick,
Can I do 2.5? Can I do just a 0.5?
Go ahead,
All
make it quick. Come
Why?
on.
Why the heck? Okay, Uhura's calling down, saying, "Spock, you can't kill Khan. He's
Oh,
our only
geez.
chance to save Kirk. You got 74 other consicles, okay, in the freezer, in the freezer up on the internet. I'm done. Like I said, as long as I don't think about it too much,
74 in the fridge.
got one comment from the chat room. That scene was really unnecessary. Plus, her stance was awkward. Yes,
Also-
yes, I agree with
She
all
was
of those
standing there
points.
Like she was waiting for him to look.
Also, how is it that like all the other people on the bridge of the Enterprise, when Spock makes his long distance call
You-
to
hey,
New
hey,
Vulcan,
hey, hey,
aren't like
Stop
"What?
it! Stop it!
What? There's 2
Stop
of
it.
you.
Stop it!
What?
Stop
I have
it!
to
You're
agree.
old. What the
That's
hell?
a good point.
I'm okay.
I'm
that's,
on shrooms.
That's it. That's it.
The
That's
entire
it.
ship. The entire
And
ship.
Enasni-
I limited myself to
Wait a
2.
minute.
And Enasni, give me some criticism of the movie. At least 2 points. One, if
Two?
you can, you don't. If you don't have to, go right ahead.
Okay. Well,
If you
my
have-
main problem is just that we seem to not really be getting into the whole diversity of the alien races yet. I mean,
Did
we've
you
got
say
like
diversity?
we've
We
got
had-
Green Girl, we've got
I just see the first
Tic
scene
Tac
of the movie.
Eyes.
Who was
She
the guy
said
on the
diversity.
Chicks
who
with
was,
tails. Come on.
who was the dude on the
Tails, yeah.
bridge?
Two chicks with tails.
My
Super
daughter was
diverse.
confused by that scene.
What about, like,
That was
four
hot.
with the giant ears and like I want to see all the different alien races. And you've only seen like Green Girls got girls with huge eyes for some reason. Like it's all girls with random modifications to like a normal human anatomy.
Nobody recognized who you were, by the way. I'm just kidding. Somebody in the chat room said that. Anyway,
Aw.
okay, so but we did have someone on the bridge who was like in a tank. Why was he like in a glass case? The guy that was on the bridge, he like had blue skin or something.
Oh, you're talking. What's his name?
I don't know.
Lobot.
Okay, so we're sitting here with people with different colored skin and then like tails. That's the
Hey, come on.
Hey, Kirk.
Diversity of space.
Kirk was. Yeah, he was.
Kirk's a play.
They showed 2 girls with tails, and they're both.
Yeah, my daughter was very confused by that
Kirk's
scene.
working them over.
Daddy, what's that? What are they taking a nap together?
She wondered where the litter box was.
I like your kid.
Oh, jeez. Hopefully she was spayed. Anyway, Chris.
My kid?
What?
Since Enasni. No, the cat girls.
Not a family-friendly show.
Wow.
All right.
Not anymore.
Oh my god.
I was expecting somebody to come and take a spray bottle to him, But
Um,
all right,
okay.
let me give you my 2. My 2. Wow, this is gonna be hard. Honestly, my first one was Spock doing this. God! Sorry,
well,
it was a little loud. Yeah, that kind of.
and I'm going to go ahead and say
Deaf
pretty.
now. I'm deaf.
And
Epic.
anyway, go ahead.
Sorry,
Go
I
ahead.
made your ears bleed, guys. That and I would say the final quote with the chase sequence. I was like, okay, well,
Really?
I'll put it this way: Spock is a character of logic. Yeah. We know
We've been told from the
Khan basically.
Oh, by the way, your friend M is in the chat room and said your mouth is very wide.
Thank you.
Does she work for MI6?
Yes, she does.
I'm just glad somebody else noticed it. Anyway,
I'm buying
Okay.
you, I'm
Okay,
buying you drinks
seriously,
later.
I will say this: the end of the movie chase sequence. You would figure Spock is more a logical guy. Yeah, of course, Khan is goaded. Let's reveal a bit. He goaded him a little bit throughout the whole film. If you watch how he did him, he treated him. He basically played psychological warfare with him. I would also say the whole one other thing. This is a 0.5 for me. The whole Carol Marcus is getting transported. She's going to try to run away to not get transported, and well, too late. She's there.
Oh, I don't know.
That just made no
was
sense to me.
stupid.
But it was a cool effect.
It's like, oh no,
Maybe
I'm
she
ready.
thinks if
Look
she
at the
gets to a
rings
different
going
part
around
of
me.
the
Now I'm
ship, they'll be
going.
able to transport her out. I don't know.
admittedly, yeah, that was
Silly.
yeah.
But it looked cool. It reminded me of when Ilea gets vaporized in the first motion picture movie by V'ger.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Nobody else saw that movie.
I
so
saw
never
it.
mind.
Obscure reference.
I saw
for nothing. Anyway, okay. My 2 points. Well, I've already said what I liked. So, or did I say what I liked?
You told us what you liked.
Okay.
Carol Marcus.
Yeah, I do love Carol Marcus. Yeah, baby. Anyway, the
And the 2 tawny kittens.
the whole thing at the beginning with Cumberbatch and the sick girl and him infiltrating Star Trek, I thought revealed Starfleet.
Okay.
I
Section
thought
31.
I
Please, Section
thought
31.
it revealed a little too much at the beginning because as soon as I see that he's calling the admiral and making that call, I'm already like, so this Admiral Marcus person is of quite the importance. And once they didn't reference that call at all, I'm like, well, now I know something's up with this guy. And Peter Weller is a great actor. I like Peter Weller. But I feel as though his character did give away a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just stop agreeing with me. I'm talking.
Yeah.
God.
I'm shaking my head
Blah,
with
blah,
you.
blah,
No, but
blah, blah,
anyway.
blah, blah.
Shush.
No, but I did. I caught too much from that, and
Thank you
it
for
made me
your
a little.
support.
It made me a little overcritical at the beginning. The second part is, and I'm just going to go ahead and say this. I saw the end of this movie already when I saw Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan.
Yeah, this was kind of Star Trek 2.
Yeah, I
Star Trek
thought
2 again.
while
redone.
that scene did nothing for me. Honestly, Kirk on the side of the glass and Spock being there, it did nothing for me because I have already seen that.
And also, is there really any need to have Scotty the Miracle Worker as your chief engineer? Because apparently everything on the Enterprise can be fixed just by kicking it really hard.
But and honestly,
Clearly,
I
yeah.
mean, Spock went after Khan. Kirk went after Khan. Somebody dies. It did not have the effect it should have had because they've already done it.
Well, and here's something that actually my daughter pointed out, which I thought was brilliant. The whole movie had this subtext of the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, right? But was anybody thinking that, like, when they
shoving it down my throat,
when they took the Vengeance out of orbit and it, like, deorbited into San Francisco and killed probably 25,000 people, and then, but it's all to put Khan on ice. Doesn't that kind of like flip the entire concept on its head?
Yeah. I would say the whole.
'Cause I'm thinking people didn't have time to get out of the way of that thing.
Yeah, I was saying the whole vengeance story, the plot line with that thing, and save the Scotty stuff, which was actually quite funny. Was one of the best subplots of the film. But yeah,
Simon Pegg can do no wrong.
Yeah, Pegg. Well, World's End coming out into the summer. We all should go see it.
You almost like, are you working for these guys? Seriously, you just keep plugging World's End, man.
Hey, I like pub crawls. Anyways,
could use a beer right now.
Me too. But yeah, the whole vengeance thing crashing into Earth. Oh yeah, well, some people are going to die. Break a few eggs to make an omelet, kind of thing.
City is dead.
Well, it's San Francisco.
It's a shame that the ship went
I'm
down
from the
too.
Bay Area.
Because I actually like the Vengeance. I wanted to see more of the
San
Vengeance.
Francisco or Oakland?
Oakland.
Right on, sister. Right on. I dig her, man. She's cool. Anyways,
we're not in the X cave, and I'm not fueled on alcohol tonight, so this is just bad for me tonight.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
man.
Suddenly, I was like, suddenly, I really could go for a glass of whiskey. Anyway,
did you get some of that synthahol by accident?
Yeah, that stuff. Synthahol. Seriously, it's alcohol without the effects of alcohol.
Why would you want that?
Yeah.
By the way, I love
It's
the
like
fact.
putting diesel in an unleaded car.
By the way, I love the fact that
ain't gonna do damn shit for it.
I love the fact that there was a Death Star shaped ice cube that was rattling around
Yes.
in the glass.
Oh, yeah.
That was a nice little
That
homage.
made me mad just because I'm an ice chewer. Like when I drink
That
anything,
was
so I'm like, how are you supposed to chew that? It's a jawbreaker. That was just my little pet peeve.
Okay.
Oh, I love some of the comments. Okay, here's a question from the chat room. We're gonna go ahead and take some questions now. What do you guys think of JJ directing Star Wars? Rick, give me one. Or Chris, you had a thought. Go ahead.
Honestly, I'm excited a little bit because he's going to get rights to all the licensing. So,
How
He's
long
excited
until
about that,
everything
too.
starts
Yeah.
bleeding over?
yeah, exactly. But no, I'm excited for 150% more lens flare. In my Star Wars adventures. I can dig it.
I like some of the. I paid money to watch Attack of the Clones. I might as well pay money to see what JJ does.
God, that's
a
so
very good
cynical.
point.
Good.
Oh my God.
Good point.
That's an
so
excellent
cynical.
point.
Well, I watched the holiday special in 1978, so yeah.
No. We don't speak of that.
We don't.
We don't speak of that.
You
No.
don't
no.
celebrate Life Day.
No. We don't.
Wookiee
talk-
Life Day, man.
That movie didn't happen.
It wasn't a movie. It was the introduction of Boba Fett.
It didn't happen.
It all said itchy.
You
No.
can polish a turd sometimes.
Okay.
you can.
Enasni, give me what you think. How do you think JJ is going to handle Star Wars?
Well, I mean, honestly, he is a gigantic nerd, so I'd rather have someone who's a humongous nerd and a Star Wars fan at the helm than some nameless director who
The
doesn't
J.J.
care.
Abrams. I mean the Joss Whedon point right there. Thank you very much.
He gets the material, he gets the source material, and he is a fan. So I feel anyone who's a fan of like a gigantic fan of what they're going to create is just steps above
I
anyone
like
else.
that. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, granted, I've got weird conflictions about him doing Star Trek and Star Wars, just because those are always like sort of at odds, whether like in jest or not. But it's still kind of like, wait, stop.
I believe anyone can actually get to an understanding of the source material if they actually research
put enough
it.
work into it, yeah. Enough
When I hear
research
some
and work.
actor say like, "Oh, so I heard it was a comic book or something," I'm like, "Oh boy, that ain't good."
If I.
No, because it's Rick's turn.
Oh, Rick, I'm sorry. Please go
Be
ahead.
courteous here.
Yes, you're our guest. You're letting us come here. Thank you.
I mean, I think he's got a flair for directing. No, he's going to be a competent director. I don't know if he's going to be an inspired choice, but I'm just going to reiterate what I've been saying for the last 10 years, which is the less day-to-day control George Lucas has over the franchise, the better.
Yes, I think we can all agree on that.
George is laughing all the way inside of all of the money that he lives in.
Okay,
Okay?
He doesn't even care. He's just rolling in that
I
pile
mean,
of
he
money.
sold the rights to Star Wars
Scrooge
and then
McDuck.
gave the money away.
And he sold it cheap, but he's going to get a lot of points on the back end. He has like 25% of the revenues. And
Yep.
He's on the
Ooh.
board of Disney now. So
Wow, really?
yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, and I think that's a legacy chair that he gets to pass on to his kids. So
I'm jealous as a Disney fan.
All right. So overall, okay.
You know, you were talking about the bleed over, though. I was at Walt Disney World a couple of weeks ago, actually on Free Comic Book Day, and I went to Star Tours, and I had to pick up something which was amazing, which is, okay, Disney owns the rights to both Muppets and Star Wars now. There was a Ratso Rizzo Yoda figure. Amazing.
Yeah.
That is about the most unnecessary thing they need to combine right there.
I will.
That's when I start getting pissed off about them combining stuff. Like, seriously, there is a combiner Disney toy for Transformers. It's like several, and it just, every time I see this thing, it just makes me want to fly
It's
into
like
a
Donald
rage.
Duck, and it goes into a dump truck.
Oh, jeez. Anyway, so, okay, another question from the chat room. Do you guys believe there will be a Star Trek 3? And, of course, there will be.
Yeah, this movie's not doing quite as well as they had hoped. It's doing a great job internationally, but Star Trek has never performed well internationally, so they kind of didn't have much to go on. But it is underperforming, but it'll still make a little bit of a profit.
Go ahead.
Drink.
Ladies first.
I don't think there's anything.
You have nothing to say?
Yeah, ladies first.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I think I think they're already signed on for one, aren't they?
I mean,
think
they're all signed up for 3 films.
they're all signed up for 3 films, so it's going to happen. Also, yeah, the international market's most important these days, especially domestic, not too much. But it's all that back end. It's the not only the DVD, Blu-ray, the home media, but the VOD. It's also the cable rights. Which I think they sold from what did I understand? Somebody told me they sold their cable rights to, I think like they did for the first one, to FX.
I don't know, but with Star Trek, it's always complicated. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
it's kind of funny because I think one of the reasons Abrams moved over to Star Wars is because he gets to play in a much bigger sandbox.
Oh, yeah.
I love this comment from the chat room. How long until we see Jedi in a Kingdom Hearts reboot?
It'll probably happen.
Not long.
Actually,
Yeah.
I would
Not
totally buy
long.
that game. I would. If Luke's if they have like Luke come out on Kingdom Hearts and you have a lightsaber keyblade,
They're going to.
I'm buying
It'll
that.
happen.
Can I
they're
just say
going
that
to.
Jar Jar is kind of the Goofy of the Star Wars universe anyway? So
We don't talk about that.
sorry.
Yes, you
Oh.
damn sure are.
I'm not talking to him.
I'm done.
No one stopped him. I just want to
You're
point that
all
out.
mean. You're supposed to be my friends and crew here. What the hell's wrong with you
That's why
people?
we're giving you crap anyway.
Even New Girl, you're supposed to be nice to me.
Girl, you can't even remember your
All right.
name.
There is one question from the chat room, and we'll get to it in a second. But okay, overall, so Star Trek probably it had some serious plot holes. I think you pointed out the one. Yeah, I didn't understand that either. Why was it necessary to take Khan alive, and there are 72 frozen people down there? Now we don't know if all of them have the correct blood.
Also, nobody in this universe can die of natural causes anymore
Nope.
because they all get just injected with magic triple blood.
I think that's kind of cool. I'd like some magic triple blood.
I mean,
Well, that's a good question. Do they keep that kind of secret on ice, or do they bring
On ice.
or do they bring that to the public's attention? Hey, if you die, we can bring you back to life.
I think that becomes a new 5-hour energy.
See, and honestly, I thought that was a little forced.
a little?
Yeah,
A little
Just
bit.
a bit.
I mean, clearly,
Just a wee bit, Cotton.
It doesn't, like you said, tribbles are pretty rambunctious in their reproduction. So it would make sense that there are a couple of dead ones rolling around.
Yeah.
They are kind of the rodents of the Star Trek universe. So just, one dead, okay. It's like a rat.
Yeah, they're like the squirrels.
Or the chipmunks.
Or the chipmunks.
Yeah.
Alvin!
Overall,
Kelvin! Oh, no, that was terrible.
and
Oh,
I
God,
made
I'm
this point
embarrassed.
to a couple friends of mine. I am happy that there are more Star Trek movies.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're not getting anything out of Shatner and
Oh.
Nimoy because they're old. Okay,
What about those Priceline negotiator commercials? Come on.
Oh,
That's a classic.
yeah.
I could give a damn.
Well, I'll put it this way. One of the reasons why JJ is leaving Trek, of course, interesting story that came out last week was apparently he wanted. It was all about merchandising and licensing. He wanted to basically, of course, it's not that he wanted to get rid of Shatner. He wanted to put Chris Pike's face on everything. And apparently CBS didn't want to have anything to do with that. Yep. So, if somebody else is going to offer you the opportunity to do something else, oh, okay, well, we'll offer you more of the licensing. You can change whoever's face you want to do. I can see him taking it. But
I mean, Disney's going to give him complete creative control over everything.
I will say this is better than any Stuart Baird made Star Trek film. It was actually quite nice. It made sense.
Well, you didn't like Nemesis?
Well,
introduced us
really,
to Tom Hardy. I mean,
I like Tom Hardy. Don't get me wrong. I like Tom Hardy, but I don't think he was used very well in that
Ooh,
film.
Transformers news. Excuse me. Anyway,
Yeah, he's looking at giant transforming robot news here.
I just think it's funny that Tom Hardy in Star Trek Nemesis had such a wiry and unmuscular physique that he had to wear like these amazing shoulder pads.
Yep.
And now, of course, he's Bane. He's like roided out. I mean, he's like the actual Hulk.
hey, he was big in Warrior. Okay, he got.
He
in
was
shape
also
for that.
big. He was also big in Inception too. He was
bigger.
kind of ripped in
He was
Inception.
bigger.
Yeah,
He was bigger.
Okay,
he's now Mad Max.
So okay, we're ending with we did enjoy Star Trek.
We did.
I'm ready for a part 3. It's good to have these movies back. Right.
Can
Yeah.
It absolutely is. Can I throw in just a quick plug about
Go ahead.
merchandising since we're
Because
on the?
go ahead, because I was
Merchandising.
going to get to some merchandising, kind of.
Okay, so this came in store today, and I actually really want it for myself. But this is a cutaway model of the Enterprise.
Is that the original?
1701. And it shows like the
no one can
Jeffries
see it
tubes
right
and-
now.
and-
Oh, I'm
right.
sorry. Thank you, Des. I'm
you dork. Put on.
Video.
Put the
There
poor
we go.
man
There
on
we go.
camera. We're
There we
selling
go.
his products.
okay. That does look cool.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Now it's got a high price point. It's $175, but it is amazing.
I'm out.
It's amazing.
$175 for that?
I'm out. My wife
But
would
it's
kick.
Wow.
My wife would kick my ass.
But come look at the huge nacelles.
But she already does anyways, dude.
I ain't scared of her. Anyway,
Also, I want to plug some of the awesome HeroClix stuff that has come out. Some of the.
oh
the-
yeah,
the
because
few-
you gave this jackal.
I got one of the Hero Clicks recently. Yes,
Yep.
I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but I'm going to play.
There are 2 different Star Trek HeroClix games right now. There is the Tactics, which has the actual ships of the line, and they've gotten beyond Klingon and Federation into like Ferengi and Cardassian and all that good stuff. And there's also the Tactics, which is character based. And this is the basic 2-player game, and we have all these at Lone Star Comics. We also play HeroClix every Sunday at 2 o'clock, and it's open gaming. So we hope you will enjoy that. And while we move on to other things, I will be
This is cool. Now this is really cool, man. What you showed me earlier.
when we move on to other things, I will be putting together this, which came in today.
what is this?
Which
What is that?
It's a
Paper?
build the USS Enterprise. It's a paper model, but
Give me
it's
that.
3D.
No, give me.
You'll
Mine.
set it on fire,
It's
Jason.
my
You got a lot of
show.
touch.
I want that.
It's my
no,
store.
no.
But I'm in it.
Okay, there's one right behind you, and it's only $19.99. So
Oh, really?
please, yeah.
Oh.
So I'm going to be actually building this on the air here in just a couple of moments. So you
Gonna
can
do it on
watch
the second
that and
half
laugh.
because
Yeah,
'Cause we're
On-
getting
on,
close.
on the flippity flop.
I'm gonna move the cameras around a little bit so we can actually kind of have that on the camera while we're chit chatting over
If
here.
you really want to improve the show, you'll move the camera off me. So
Well, too late. Okay. Anyway, so
yeah, Star
what
Trek,
was it?
good stuff.
The comment from the chat room from our hostess down there. I like that, by the way. Enasni. Right. Anyway. Oh, we're just so okay. Before we go to break, we are going to break in like 12 minutes or so.
Yeah.
I wanted to kind of preview some of the stuff that we've picked from the rack this week.
Ooh, that's right.
So hold on, let me get over there to you, Chris. Well, if you're not, and I'm sorry, Enasni didn't really get anything, but we'll get her some comics.
we'll
on
get her
the,
some books.
on the flip side, I'll
I'm
I'll
so
talk about some stuff,
neglected.
too.
Well, you got here late.
This is what you get for missing staff meetings.
That's what you get. I want to
was
just
playing
go ahead.
Dragon Age 2 for like 12 hours. It's okay.
So I want to get to mine this week that I was waiting for. It's Uncanny X-Men 1. I've been waiting on this one. Is this Uncanny?
It's just
No,
X-Men.
it's just
It's just
X-Men.
X-Men.
It's just X-Men 1 with the all-female team. I was ready for this mainly because I'm ready for Storm to be in a leadership position again. I'm talking. Stop doing that. Stop it. Stop. Don't make me whack you with a comic book. Hi.
Muy, I love you.
Anyway, my second pick of the week is, of course, it's Transformers Beast Hunters.
Of course.
This is a gimme. This was happening. This ties in directly to the Prime TV show. Get your hands off my comic. I'll kill you. I'm sorry. That was a little extreme. I'm sorry.
Is that
Calm
Is that
down.
ambulance still out in
Take
front?
your
I need them.
meds,
Anyway.
buddy.
Don't touch. Anyway. Crap.
Okay.
Anyway. So that's mine. We'll give a little short review before we come back from the break. Chris, what have you got? man?
Oh, let's see. Well, I've got Snyder and Murphy's The Wake One from Vertigo. Got a brand new book from Clive Barker, man. New Clive Barker from Boom Comics, Next Testament. Looks to be a little spooky because it's Clive Barker. I have got the brand new JMS Ben Templesmith 10 grand book. Also the relaunch on Image of Joe's Comics after 5 years. I think you told me, Rick,
Yep.
right?
Oh, somebody said, Chris, get me that.
What, this?
That's one of each. That's all we
I
ask.
believe that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, 'cause-
you have to be you have to clarify what "Get Me That" is.
Yeah, you have to say
The Clive
I want
Barker.
that book. Yeah, the Clive Barker, and then which Mark Miller and Jaime Jing has written, and I decided to pick it up. It's the new Adventures of Superman #1.
By the way, can we tease at all what we think is coming in about a week here? Speaking of Superman, or do you want to do that on the floor?
No. That's
Okay.
That's a good thing. Somebody just accused me. Yes,
The
I
Super
did.
Friends?
I did want to say that live. Yes, I did. Anyway,
Okay.
what I said in the chat room.
What did you say in the chat room?
None of your business.
What did you do?
Anyway,
He's being bad.
I am totally being.
I will
bad.
get that
okay,
for you,
Rick, please go ahead and give this announcement that what we're expecting to do. Guys, you want to listen up here. This is going to be pretty big.
Yeah, it actually is. So a local website, locally run website called Cinelinx, which is a entertainment news aggregator, kind of like a all entertainment version of like a CBR
I'm
kind
going to
of
put him on
resources.
camera.
Probably a good idea.
Hang on, we're going to put you on camera.
Okay, there we
so
go.
you
There
can
we
get
go.
this announcement
Well,
properly.
it's not like we can't hear him. Just
So
I'd like to see him too.
They and we are going to be putting together a pre-release screening for Man of Steel, and 98% certain that it's going to be Tuesday, June 11th, at the AMC North Park Theater in Dallas.
mark your
the
calendars.
new one.
This next part is important.
Now here's the thing. We're waiting on Warner Brothers and Legendary to provide us with the hard passes for a free ticket giveaway, which will be all day here at Lone Star Comics in Plano.
Hello.
And
Oh, my.
It's going to be either Wednesday, June 5th, so a week from today, or the following Saturday, June 8th. We will find out as soon as we get the hard passes from Warner's and Legendary, but that is absolutely happening, and we hope that SCNS Live is going to be here joining us for that.
Will this get me a pass to Man of Steel?
I mean, I got the hookup.
Then I'm going to be here. Guys, we're going to be here.
I mean, I get one
'Cause
first, but
I won't pass. I won't pass to Man of Steel. So if I got to kidnap y'all and bring y'all down here to represent, I'm getting my pass to Man of
And
Steel.
the movie looks amazing. I mean, I think that Christopher Nolan's going to redefine the genre yet again.
Now he's just producing this, right?
Yeah, but he handpicked the director and Zack Snyder. So,
No,
Zack Snyder.
Speaking
Hey,
of-
my boss picked me to do my job too. That doesn't mean he's good at his.
but you have revolutionized the genre.
That's about right.
Jason.
My boss sucks. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. He sucks. Anyway, go ahead. Okay, so we're hoping to do that here at Lone Star. So if you broadcast with us live, we might find a way to hook you up with some passes as well. You're probably going to need to come down here to Lone Star and just hang out with us, though.
hang out and also buy some awesome product from our friends at Lone Star. Games, comics, books, and more. Lone Star.
Oh, somebody I want to shout out that they love Lone Star Comics. Well,
We love you too, random citizen.
Oh.
Megamind quote.
yes,
I love you.
that was a good one. No, that was a good one.
Oh, hello.
Word.
Hello.
No, sir, it's hello.
So yeah, be on the lookout for the Man of Steel passes. We're doing that. We're going to come back. We're going to review some comics, talk some super cool nerd news,
And I'm going to build the Enterprise.
And Rick's going to build the Enterprise. We're going to adjust camera so you can see what he's doing. So anyway, we are going to break, guys. This is SCNS Live. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
We'll see you guys back here shortly.
Woohoo!
That was fun. That was good.
I like ice cream.
That was good. Okay, so now we actually have a moment. Hi. Very nice to meet you. I've heard wonderful things about you.
They say revenge is best served cold, so what's a woman to do if she's ever so bold? Lost a child and a husband on the same day. Gun pushed to the side of her head, blown away. But now she's out with a target on her back, so it's only right you know that first she fights back. Wakes up from slumber, wipe the sleep from her eyes. Yeah, his name's Bud. You don't wanna know why. Wiggle her toes just a little bit till she learns how to walk again. Got a plan that's define each of the deadly Viper assassination squad. Introduce them to their respective god. Look, she found Bernita with the deadly material that she got from inside of that box of Kaboom cereal. Knife straight to her chest, the name's crossed off, son. And now it's on to the next one. No name, call her the bride. Keeps the steel right by her side. Keeps the list with the names of five. Deadly Viper, in the man they call Bill. No name, call her the bride. Keeps the steel right by her side. Keeps the list with the names of five. Deadly Viper, in the man they call Bill. Got a plane to catch in the house of blue leaves. Now she's gotta deal with the crazy 88C. Silly rabbit, no tricks. Only swordplay and hand-to-hand combat. Huh, now who wants that? Sophie lost an arm and that kid lost his head. And the other sang crying home to mom instead. Go, she's swinging with the wushu technique. Little girl really didn't look so deadly, but she is.
So she's thinking of all she's lost thus far. Years of time and a child of mine. So the death that surrounds her in the pools of blood don't matter, cause now she's so dead inside. And all you see is the homicide with the yellow jumpsuit, black stripe on the side on a motorbike. Checks her lists on who she needs to kill and left Sophie alive to tell Bill.
No name, call her the bride. Keeps the steel right by her side. Keeps the list with the names of five.
Deadly Viper, in the man they call Bill.
No name, call her the bride. Keeps the steel right by her side. Keeps the list with the names of five.
Deadly Viper, in the man they call Bill.
It's not my intention to do this in front of you. For that, I'm sorry. When you grow up, if you still feel raw about it, I'll be waiting.
Check it out. Revenge is best served cold, right? Goes like this. Man, I know you're gonna grow up, little child. Witness on the deck, so here's my advice. You train to be the best at one thing you do and use it like it's never going out of style. When I was little, yeah, I saw my mom fight. And I saw my dad drink. It turned out alright, cause I stayed up all night and kept the music loud. Trained till I I develop my third sight. Cause I know you've seen pain, I caused some of it. But what's pain if strength don't ever come from it? So get to the summit and watch them plummet. They never worked half as hard, the tank's running on empty. Just let the fire of the hate and the anger and the pain fuel the engine in the tank. Know what I'm saying? Someday you'll get your revenge in like a whole new way. My revenge is being the best. All the bullies and haters give it a rest. Cause I stand tall and I pass the test. Take that rock salt right to the chest. When I was little man I thought I'd be a fireman, a pilot. Little older man I started writing and applied it. Took an instrumental, started rapping and I ride it. Out of the building, into the horizon. Now I'm older and these people, man, they're boring to me. Cause now it's roses that they're throwing to me. Every single show I got the people straight reporting and recording me. Wanna tell their friends about my story. A little nerd who love to watch kung fu flicks. Trying new shades where I chew a toothpick. But my music is like the truth sticks. Every single time I ride around I'm in your mind like Kubrick. Who's this? Just Adam War Rock. Rocking on the beat, no it just don't stop. Now that I'm older still I love the hip hop. And my revenge is that I'm sitting on top. Don't stop. My revenge is being the best.
Oh, that's right. We're back.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the show. We've had our break. We've gotten to do our thing. So
I got some crazy bread.
What?
I went and got some crazy bread.
No one cares about your crazy bread.
Do you care about my manzanita sol?
You know what? I haven't eaten. Okay, jackhole.
Crazy bread. I mean, you don't look like you missed too many meals. So.
Better be careful casting stones in that glass house down there. Right? Thank you. Anyway,
You're very welcome, my man.
we do have a special guest on the show, and I'm going to eat this crazy bread while he tells us all about this. This is my good friend Jason Rice of Rover Drama
Hi,
Works.
Jason.
Hi, guys.
And they are currently doing a production at Rover, which might interest some of our nerd audience out there. Jason, can you tell me something about this, man?
Well, yes, it's a very targeted marketing. I mean, it's an opportunity. No, what Rover does is we've started doing a late night after our Friday nights, which is designed to appeal to a more sophisticated audience, if you will.
Oh, yes.
This
Not the word I would use.
It's the word we're choosing, just because the other one was on that list of things you said not to say. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
25 of those words. God, how do you keep those all memorized? But it used to be 7. Man,
I just repeat them all.
it got rough.
Well, I had to add Justin Bieber in there. That technically counts as 2.
Amanda Bynes. That's 2 as well.
You built a pattern. You built a mnemonic with that.
Amanda's
Gotcha.
getting crazy hot. Shut up about my future ex-wife. Anyway,
Yes.
Oh, God.
I think I.
Please
threw up a
continue,
little bit.
sir.
Yeah.
this show here.
No, so we got a main stage show running, but on Friday nights afterwards, starting about 10:30, 10:50, we do something a little bit more out there. In this particular way out there. It's a parody entitled Dr. You. See, you can say doctor, whatever, a lot of things. You can say who's on first, whatever, but you can't say the things that I want to say without a copyright problem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a problem. So
Interesting.
It's a fun little parody we picked up in of all places, Utah, if you can imagine that. Yeah, that look on your face says it all.
Yeah, Utah.
Yeah, well, the thing is, they got a bunch of people trapped up there, so they do what they can to entertain themselves.
Yeah.
No, so it's a fun little hour and 15 minutes.
Looks vaguely
parody.
familiar.
Yes, the sky, the dark star background
look
with
at
sort
it.
of a
I'm going to go ahead and let you take a look at this.
blue nebula.
Mm-hmm. I've seen this before somewhere. Tell me, anybody else recognize this? This look familiar to anybody? Anyway,
Inspector Spacetime.
I told you if you mentioned space time on this damn show.
That's the whole reason Chris said yes to this,
Hey,
isn't it?
fan.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Nicely done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
He knows what to say to enrage
Comedy
me.
lives here. Thank you.
No, it's just
Pointed
you know
from
what to say to
mid-court.
piss me off. Anyway, so Dr. U is playing at Rover Drama Works, and what you've also brought us down here, that we're going to be leaving down here at Lone Star. In case you want to come down and check this out, they're going to have these passes up there at the booth, $5 off or free. This is very generous.
Yeah, the deal is if you attend the main stage show, you get into the late night free. So I'll take $5 off of the main stage show, and you can catch the late night free, or you can just show up and use that as your admission free to the late night.
And how much more runtime are we going to have on this?
We got 3
particular
weeks for this.
Oh, so you got time.
cool.
Yeah,
Come on up to
plenty of
Lone Star,
time.
get you some of these, and go check it out. What the hell are you doing over there?
She's being cute, sir.
Quit
She's
poking
attracting
me.
our male
I'm
viewer.
talking.
Yeah.
That's
What's
why
your
we
problem?
brought her on.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Come here, kid.
She's picking out comics anyway.
Here, have a biscuit. All right.
So anyway, okay, so the passes will be over here at Lone Star Comics, 3100 Independence Parkway, Plano,
Would you like
Texas.
one?
So we're going to go ahead and leave those up at the counter. Jason, thanks for coming by and telling us about this little bit of awesome here, man.
Well, it's awful cool to see
I
you guys.
share.
Love to wander by here and see
if
you
you're doing
guys.
more nerd shows like this, just come, feel free to tell the brother, go check it out.
You're
What are you glaring at over there?
Oh, I'm not.
Not you.
Oh,
Jason, darling, you're the first one I think of when I think nerd stuff.
Oh, I am wearing an Autobot shirt. Anyway, Jason Rice, thank you for
Thank you,
coming
Mr.
on the
Rice.
show. That was awesome. buddy.
Awesome.
Oh, buddy. Anyway, okay, so we're continuing on. Enasni, did you go get anything from around the store?
I've got a cheesy breadstick.
How did that camera get so high over there? Anyway, Chris, I need you to lower
Better
that
learn to
I need you
chemistry.
to lower that camera a little bit.
This
Reach
one right here?
across the table with your gangly arms.
Because I'm short.
Gangly arms.
There, wow, you did nothing.
Okay, well,
God.
hang on. Let me go over and get her taken care of.
Lower it down a little bit. I don't know how that got picked up like that. So anyway, yeah, we are moving into more comic books because, of course, it is that time that we like new Comic Book Wednesday. Like I always say, it's better than Court Appointment Tuesday.
It's Nerd
The only one
Christmas.
that I really settled on picking up because I was looking for it was the new Injustice.
Gods Among Us.
Ah,
Because I'm in love with that game, so yeah.
Isn't it fun?
okay.
It is amazing. Yeah, I picked up the new Injustice, and I
All
was
right.
picking up looking at the other ones too, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the.
So you didn't get anything else besides that? He broke her.
I was looking at all the titles, and then I came back to bug you.
all the
okay.
things. All the
There we go.
Yeah,
That
if
looks
you haven't
much
played
better,
Injustice-
Danger.
I got
No.
red in my mouth.
No. Oh,
Yeah, if you haven't
great.
played
Now it's
Injustice, play it.
It's way over.
And then the
Oh, there
comics
we
are
go.
actually like
See
the
what you've
prequel
done
to the
here.
game, so.
Well, we put the pretty lady on camera. That's what the point was.
Okay, well then I'll do this.
Really? You want to put me on camera? That's so sweet, Jason.
No, I don't really care. Anyway,
I think
I
it's
stopped
contractually
caring.
obligated to, right?
Yeah.
I stopped caring. Okay, I can't do anything with that. Anyway, Rick, how's
Yes.
it going with your little project down there, by the way?
Well, I discovered that you actually have to have glue, and I didn't.
Say what now?
Yeah.
How's it
yeah.
a paper model if you need glue? Chris is such a pretty lady.
Son-
That's from the chat room, by the way.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to say that out loud.
Sir, stop yelling at me. I'm doing the best I can. So yeah. So I'm going.
And
to,
we need to talk about that accent and starch. Anyway, no. I'm sorry. We're done with that. No.
But what is cool is it has this very awesome little pamphlet called "The Pride of the Fleet," which has some very, very cool statistics and kind of history about the USS Enterprise 1701. Has anybody figured out my shirt yet? By the way,
Yes, somebody did, and but they don't count because they're crew. Anyway,
I mean, is there nobody? We were talking about diversity earlier. I mean, I thought that was kind of a large signal.
Isn't that an old wooden ship?
I'm taking away your nerd card. Really, I'm pushing you through the gate of forever and.
Sorry.
back to
I just had to throw it out
1930s.
there.
Good
you,
Lord.
You threw it up. I had to hit it out of the park.
I mean, I'm throwing up a little bit in my mouth right now too. No, but this looks pretty awesome. It has all kinds of little sections and things. But yeah, I'm going to need some glue for this. So maybe what we can do is this will be like a homework project for me. And
I can
next
take
time
that.
you
I
guys
can
are
take
here-
that for you, and I'll just go.
That
ahead
works.
and
Really? Okay. Well, that might be.
I'll
Actually,
go ahead and start
That might
building
be a
that
good
thing.
idea. But in lieu of that, I am going to open up a blind box for the Star Trek HeroClix Tactics ship game that I was pimping earlier. And
A blind box?
Yeah, it's called a blind box because you don't know what you get. And so this is available for $4.99. And I apparently just bought it because I opened it. So let's see what is inside
Ha,
here.
very funny.
And this is a tabletop miniatures. Look at that. That
Klingon
looks like
bird
a
of prey.
Bird of prey. Now, which one is this? Is this the Bounty or is this another one?
I do not know.
Does anybody remember which movie the Bounty was?
I'm
from?
going to go ahead and say
Yes,
it's the bounty,
Voyage Home.
and I can't. Even, it's way down
It's
there.
not. It's the IKS Karaga.
No, it's the bounty.
It's absolutely.
I'll
the
turn your
bounty.
microphone off. There we
Okay,
go.
this is your
It's the
show,
bounty.
so-
All right.
so-
I can never be wrong on the show. Okay.
It's the detail on this stuff is amazing, and with HeroClix, the reason why it's called that is because it has a clickable base where you keep track of like the power and the defensive and the offensive capabilities, damage that it takes, and so what's really cool about HeroClix is. That you're able to actually use it to teach basic math. So it's a great game for kids because it's like +1, -1 on the clickable dial. And in addition to Star Trek, there are a whole bunch of licenses that NECA and WizKids, the creators of this, have. It's the only place outside of your imagination in the entire universe where you can put Iron Man up against Green Lantern. Also,
Green Lantern wins.
Iron.
So there.
I mean, absolutely.
Green
Also,
Lantern wins.
Iron Maiden today came out.
Oh,
with
I
HeroClix
saw
figures.
that,
Iron
yeah.
Maiden,
What?
and so yes, I'll bring that over.
Okay,
to
and you got some other stuff sitting over there. Is there
do.
anything that we should be aware of before we start moving into the?
Well, we were talking about new comics. I wanted to make sure that everybody saw the Star Trek After Darkness.
Oh, that's
which-
the one.
Yeah,
That's
which is
the
the
one.
follow-up to the movie, and it's going to be interesting to see how the events with the Klingons, especially.
I'm assuming the Klingons are a little pissed off.
Dude, I mean, it's been a year.
Not
They
that
haven't
you need
attacked
much to
yet.
piss off a Klingon, but
Yeah, the
That's-
Klingons are mad about like everything.
that's
You
why I
breathe the
like
air,
them
they're
so
mad.
much.
I mean, Klingons were absolutely the best thing about the Next Generation.
I would have been a Klingon in Star Trek.
I'm also going to go ahead and mention Elephant Men. I think a long time ago on like the first show,
Yeah,
I
you-
mentioned this one. This is a future Earth where humanity's weapons are so powerful that humans can no longer be soldiers, and so animals from the savannah are genetically bred and matched with human DNA to serve as our soldiers, and then they come back from war. And so there's a lot of like after Vietnam or after the current combat in Afghanistan and Iraq sort of parallels to the difficulty at being a monster bred for war and then trying to reintegrate with a society that wants to move on. Very literate, exceptional artwork. Really, what's the word I want to use? Really punishing.
You got a lot of stuff over there, dude.
I do, but I'm not gonna talk about all of it. I'm just
Oh,
picking
okay.
the cream of the crop. Anybody remember Jericho?
Yeah.
With Mayor Dad.
Mayor.
Joe
Now,
McGraney.
who's making who's got the license?
That's
IDW.
IDW, and they do a great job with Star Trek and with Transformers as well. So this is actually season 4. So this is the season after the show ended.
So they're just basically doing what Buffy the Vampire Slayer did. So
Right, they are.
Okay.
But with no Joss Whedon. You mentioned Injustice: Gods Among Us, which is fantastic. I don't want to spoil anything, but something happens in issue 4 of JLA today that is
wait a minute, was that new this week?
amazing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I missed that. Give
is-
me that.
Well, okay, that is amazing.
Gimme,
and
gimme.
not quite content friendly for little itty bitties.
Gimme.
But this is going to be. I'm surprised it hasn't
How
blown
did
up
I
yet
miss
on
this?
the internet. I probably didn't look at it.
The Last of Us.
Yeah, The Last of Us. Yeah, this is an excellent post-apocalyptic story from Dark Horse, and that's issue number 2. Issue
yeah.
number 1 is also on our shelves. We mentioned the Clive Barker Next Testament. I
man,
love puns.
I hope I didn't reveal. I hope nobody actually saw that on camera with that because I turned right.
You turned right to it, didn't you? You turned right to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
We
like I
can't
said,
talk about that,
Oh,
guys.
Amazing.
I can hear Dez about to rage over there.
Amazing.
Okay, we're moving. We're
gonna
moving
talk
on.
about you.
Okay, what have you got, Rick?
I love puns. Pirate Eye, which is
Chris,
about.
you need to start getting your news stories together and stop looking at comics. Just
Hey,
saying, man. Just
I
Stop
enjoy
looking
reading
at
comics.
This is a comic book store.
I'm
What's
just
wrong
saying,
with you,
dude.
man?
It's New Comics Day. Pirate Eye with amazing artwork. This is brand new. I love it just for the punny title. But I'll, being an old Navy guy myself, I'll read anything with pirates. The Wake we mentioned, Westwood Witches, fantastic, very, very, very gory, but also beautiful artwork. X-Men #1 we mentioned, but what we didn't mention before. Now, I am not a fan of Deadpool. But I have to admit,
Oh,
that
come on.
no,
Something's wrong with you.
I mean, Deadpool is the favorite superhero for autistic people, but I have to admit that they do get the cover. Chris is over there. It's all right, Corky. It's gonna be okay.
He had Down syndrome. Get it straight.
But they do incorporate Deadpool into some amazing covers, and even though the Abbey Road crossing by the Beatles has been done to death, this tickles me because there's actually corpses walking behind Deadpool, and that makes me smile. So, as a fan of The Walking Dead, and of the notion of Deadpool getting killed,
Oh, come on.
you can't like everything, man.
Okay, so Jason, you want me to start off with news, buddy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
You
I
got
got to.
something?
Speaking of, we were talking about just a moment ago about 10 grand, the new JMS Ben
Joe's
Tipplesmith
Comics.
book from Joe's Comics and Image. Well, JMS actually revealed the reason why Michael O'Hare actually left Babylon 5 this weekend. Yeah, there have been, and of course this is via our friends at Blaster.com, there haven't been many secrets in the world of TV since the advent of DVD commentary jokes, so JMS kept this very big one until now.
Chris, you have to condense your stories, dude. You can't just you can't read them verbatim.
All right. It says, now, we know there's a saddening list. There's a lot of people that are no longer with us from Babylon 5, including, Michael O'Hare.
The Doctor.
Yeah, Doctor. What's his name? Zach.
From Greece.
From Greece. Now, JMS was at Phoenix Comic-Con over the weekend, and, well, they were getting into a Q&A session. The moderator was asking questions, and then, of course, said JMS was getting real bored with it real quick. He says, you know what, we're just going to tell some anecdotes, and just went into it. Well, it got into the reason why Jeffrey Sinclair, Michael O'Hare, Captain Jeffrey Sinclair left. During his life, fans were unaware that the fact that he suffered from delusions and paranoia due to mental illness.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was the real reason he left the show after only one season. Straczynski explained how O'Hare struggled, how he was barely able to come back for a two-part to close his character's story, but above all, that O'Hare wanted people to know the truth after his death. So, mental illness can hit anybody. We see it. We joke about it a little bit. Truly, it can affect a lot of folks. And he was a character that I really liked, and I kind of bummed out. I was like, well, he's gone. And then they put in Bruce Boxleitner. Scarecrow.
He saved the universe with chewing gum and tape.
No, that's MacGyver, dude.
Yeah,
but
I'm just gonna be quiet and assemble.
I know. Don't worry.
That was driving me nuts, that camera. Anyway.
But yeah, Michael O'Hare, left. He left a legacy, and he wanted everybody to know what happened. So mental illness is one of those things that anybody can get, be it someone famous, be it just the guy down the street. So be nice to people, and if you know someone who has a mental challenge, get them the help they need. So
why you got to go into a downer before my damn segment?
Because you're gonna.
God, you're killing me.
Now
Smalls.
I have to feel pity for Deadpool.
Killing my eardrum.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry for yelling to everybody. Anyway.
Yeah.
Can I get here's some? Let me turn my mic down a little bit because I'm kind of up a little bit. Anyway,
Can I just say that I feel like following that up with one of those like shooting stars from NBC, like The More You Know?
no, we're not doing that. Anyway, my news is Transformers 4 is filming right now. We got some scenes from some shots today, and we actually got to look at what Optimus's new mode looks like. Right?
Is that a mode?
No, it's a.
We need
is
more
it Kit
flame
Pursuit
decals.
But
Michael.
More. I don't think anyone gets how rad Optimus Prime is.
that is some Michael
pretty
Bay
bitchin'.
stuff right there. I'm telling you. We did go look at some more Autobots. It looks like Bumblebee's getting a new mode. Looks like he's going to be he has a Camaro. He's just an older model Camaro. And also they revealed this, which it kind of made me wonder a little bit. Let me get that. Why is it so small?
This
on
made
my
you
screen?
wonder a little bit?
It's they showed an old style Peterbilt. It's really small right here.
Was it from Cars?
No, an old style cab over engine like Optimus was in G1. So take that with a grain of salt for what that is. This comes from TFW 2005, by the way. I'm just saying I won't be able to see Ironhide in this one because that was like my favorite Transformer in the movie series.
Sorry, I won't be able to see Megan Fox in this one.
I'm unapologetic that she's.
That was a very Kevin from The Office. Yeah.
That was a horrible thing to mention.
I'm totally gonna bang Holly.
Megan, hey! Wow, the creep factor.
Oh, Brian Baumgartner, you make me laugh.
Chris, hit me with something, man. What have you got?
What do you want to hit you with? My arm or my fist?
How about that
Speaking of
Death
hitting
Trap
people-
video game thing?
From Kotaku.
Yeah, the video game chamber.
Okay, guys. Now,
Hold on. Let me find your story here. You should have told me what it was before. Anyway, go ahead. Keep going. I'll
Okay,
find it.
so we go on Craigslist and you can find all sorts of things from old and moldy couches to
Escorts.
I was going to say old moldy lazies in the night.
Oh my God, I found this thing.
But
I meant Ford
Moldy.
Escorts, of course.
Yeah,
Family
Chris,
friendly
what the
show.
hell is this thing?
well, it's a garbage can. It looks like a converted dumpster that has been turned into a small gaming suite with air, AC, and Xbox 360, a couch in it, and it's all going for $2,500.
Why can't I get a bigger picture of this thing?
I want to move.
Click
in.
on the link right there, and I'll bring it to you.
All right.
This is the Craigslist ad, and I got to tell you, man.
Can I furnish it with a Hitler teapot from JCPenney?
Yeah.
This is, we're helping someone with their ad right now. Anybody want to buy this thing?
$2,500. Serious gamers only.
Wow.
I like your style.
Only real gamers
Yeah.
can
screwed
game
up
in a
Gamers
dumpster.
only. Way to convey that.
That'd be
is
kind of
this
fun
thing,
if we
man?
could take that, Jason. I thought it'd be a fun thing. We could take something like that to, maybe QuakeCon or some event like that. Just roll it
No.
up and play games in
This
it.
is. I don't want to play video games in a metal can.
It's the
okay?
magical misery machine.
There's only one. There's only one can I play video games at.
Thanks for killing the mood.
I never wanted to know that about you.
Tell you what, I'm gonna let you guys know next time I'm texting.
Tetris
Anyway.
on the commode.
This is a horrible idea. That thing is a death.
I wonder if he sings the theme
I'm
when
with
he's
the
on.
Nosny. This thing is a death trap.
Yeah. And what's going to stop somebody, like, if you have that out on the streets?
Just
someone
push you
coming
down
up
the
with a garbage
street.
truck
I
and
figured
just, like,
this is-
lifting you away.
This is how I kill somebody I don't like. Hey man, check this out. Yeah, you're playing a game. Clang, and then I drag it behind my truck.
Now the amenities on. I got to tell you
Chain
about.
it up and just drag it, yeah.
Now the
Feel the love.
amenities
Why
on
the
this
hell?
thing include an HD LCD TV on adjustable Omni mount, black fleece inner wall lining, a 100-watt powered subwoofer, and solid construction. It supposedly seats two as
So wait a
well.
minute, you get a loud subwoofer in a metal can.
Hopefully an air freshener.
You
too.
will go deaf.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, you will.
that is a horrible, horrible idea. And I'm surprised it hasn't sold yet because there's got to be somebody stupider than this guy out there. Anyway. All right. Okay. I'm moving on to my story here. I got one about Joss Whedon is talking about Avengers 2 villain. We're having a big thing with the Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch in
Brother and sister.
No. Like they're gonna put Quicksilver in. He has been confirmed for Days of Future Past. They've announced the actor that's playing him, and Joss is talking about. I mean, Joss is kind of arrogantly talking. Yeah, I got Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch in the movie.
It's Joss. He's just arrogant in general.
Well, yeah, but he's Joss. He can do that. It's kind of like when he said the thing about I don't care what they change Tony Stark's arc reactor to. I'm going to change it back in Avengers 2.
Yeah.
But they have confirmed he is in Avengers. I mean, in Days of Future Past, Quicksilver, and Joss is talking about using Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. What's going on here? Because Quicksilver is a mutant. I know it's kind of fuzzy with the rights for him
Yeah.
because more of his appearances are in Avengers than other mutant books.
So they just need to give up those rights, give them back to Marvel.
Oh God, I wish that would happen. You would think with Disney money they could have done this by now.
Right?
Yeah.
Disney's just like, oh, here's a nice fat check. Give them back now.
Didn't Warner Brothers come out this week and say like emphatically that they were never giving up the rights to Spider-Man?
Sony.
Sony.
Yeah, they implied that heavily. But I mean, they can always work a licensing deal out or
they'll get
something
paid
with them.
off. They'll get paid off.
And
Yeah.
also, when asked about who the potential villain for Avengers 2 would be, he danced around that subject like friggin' Baryshnikov. Anyway,
Very good reference.
Thank you,
Congratulations.
I'm not happy with him, okay? I want to know who the damn villain in Part 2 is going to be. I don't want to hear about this ongoing battle with Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Who's the villain, and are the actors getting paid this time so they all
yeah,
come back?
that's a good
Yeah.
second point, definitely.
I mean,
Which-
I read somewhere recently that they had to clear $1 billion worldwide box office to make a profit off of Avengers.
billion?
$1 billion.
Okay,
A
they did.
billion kajillion.
They did. They
1
absolutely did. But you know that
billion
Robert Downey Jr. is going to command at least 60-70 million up
Ooh,
front.
here's a great idea from the
Yeah.
chat room as far as like the rights to X-Men. They should appoint 2 champions to duel for the rights. Cage match.
death match.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
Hell yes. That's the way we should start settling things again. Chris, I have a disagreement with you about
Thanos,
something.
yeah.
No, I'm just
I
kidding.
agree with
It should be Thanos, but you
In
know
the
they-
Infinity Gauntlet, I definitely would like to see them have a whole like all-encompassing arc between the movies running for the Infinity Gauntlet and Thanos.
And can I just say that I'd like to see a celebrity death match between Rainbow Bright and Rainbow Dash?
Yeah, they need to bring back that celebrity.
Oh my
deathmatch
goodness. Chris, move
claymation
on to your
thing.
next news story.
Okay, well, guys, let's talk. Here's a story from the land of the rising sun. That's right, kids, Japan. How many people here, before we go any further, do you believe in the supernatural? Do you believe in ghosts? Hands up, Jason.
Huh?
Because
You
I'm
don't believe
crazy.
in- You crazy?
I
Rick
saw
believes in
ghosts when
them.
I was
Wait,
a kid.
I
Wait a
believe
minute,
in
you're
things that
asking
cannot
me.
be explained.
You're asking me if I believe in ghosts.
Like my
How long
waist
have you
size.
known me?
I seen
3 weeks.
Hell no, I don't
seen
believe
the
in ghosts. Now it looks like something like
This is me coming into crazy
went
conspiracy
bloody
theory
on.
right now.
Bloody
The
Mary
Nos-
visited her
the
computer.
Nosni's
No,
computer
don't.
screen over there.
My laptop's sensitive, you guys.
So please, go
Bloody
ahead.
Mary, we
Got a
love you.
complex
Okay,
about the screen.
go ahead, Chris. What's this
Well,
going on
okay,
with
and this
Japan?
is again from Blaster. Japan, apparently, there's
Oh, great,
supposedly a
that's
haunted
Japanese
house is
system.
suddenly become a matter of national concern. Though he has been in office since last December, Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has not yet moved into the official residence of the government provided for the Prime Minister. Instead, he lives in his private home in Tokyo. Reason being is there are rumors it's haunted.
Maybe he needs Rick Perry to go over there. He'll just set fire to it and purge
Now,
it.
the residence was a
Now,
site.
I'm all for that. Now, that's my kind of Ghostbusters.
All right, I'm going to go there.
Set this on fire.
Don't cross the streams.
Oh my god.
Well, with Rick Perry, he kind of does have that problem. He is older. No, anyway.
Not prostate. I mean, amazing.
So anyway, so haunted
All right.
house.
So the residence was the site of 2 coup attempts in the 30s, which resulted in several assassinations, including the death of Prime Minister Tsuyoshi Inuka in 1932. Since then, residents and visitors have reported seeing things like seeing Phantom Men in
Can
uniform.
I actually say I'm impressed you actually pronounced that right?
I actually can pronounce Japanese names quite well, sir.
Really? I wouldn't know it from the times I want to throw something at you.
Shut up.
Sayonara.
All right.
Anyway.
So, okay. Since then, there have been reports of seeing Phantom Men in uniform in the corridors and hearing booted feet approaching. So, is the place really haunted? And is Abe too chicken to find out for himself? The cabinet
What is
answers.
he, Marty McFly from Back to the Future?
Yeah.
Seriously.
What are you?
Chicken? Just call him chicken.
Chicken. The cabinet's answer was short and sweet. We do not assent to what was asked. So pretty much they have given a no comment.
No one calls me chicken needles.
Wow,
no
that was-
one.
Thanks, Biff.
That was Marty. Anyway, that was old.
On to
Oh, that's
some more
old. That's
exciting-
right.
on to
That
some
was
more-
old
Marty.
broke Marty.
On to some more exciting news besides stupid ghost stories from
But
Japan.
I will say, that would make a
Ghosts are
pretty
really
awesome
won't.
episode of Scooby-Doo.
Ghosts are an
They
important
would,
part
yeah.
of
No,
ghosts
they're
are an
not.
important part of Japanese culture.
No,
And
they're-
again, we can use the magical.
I am
misery
Japanese
machine.
culture. Screw the ghosts. They're not
You
real.
are the entirety. Of
Yes, I am the
Japanese culture.
entirety of Japanese culture.
Wow.
Anyway.
I feel bad for Japan.
You should. Anyway, on to some awesome news. Nerf has announced, this comes from Popsky.com. They have announced this newest gun. It fires 100 feet. It's called the N-Strike Elite Centurion.
Yeah, way
And
to
if you
go
look
with
at this
that
thing spinning
English
here,
pronunciation.
whatever. Anyway.
He gets mad at me.
Here are the darts right here, and here are the new darts.
Giant Whistler darts.
Holy crap.
To get the velocity necessary, nearly 55 miles per hour to catapult ammo, 1/3 of a football field, the designers had to supersize typical Nerf launching mechanism. With the dart filled magazine in place, you can put loading handle, allow dart to pop into the firing chamber. They're explaining how a gun operates. That's just stupid. Anyway,
Remember, folks, guns don't kill people. Nerf darts kill people.
the thing is freaking huge, by the way.
I
It
really
stands
want to shoot someone in the face with that.
40.7 inches from nose to heel. So 2/3 of that is barrel, by the way. Of course, if you know anything about firearms,
Like one of my high school girlfriends.
Ask Jason.
if you know anything about firearms, the longer the barrel, the better and accurate the shot will be. So when this thing goes, it will go on sale this fall for $49.99 retail, and you're dead when I get this thing. All of you, y'all just better arm yourselves before you come in the studio, because I'm gonna have this thing behind the desk.
You come into my store, you threaten me?
You're
I am
talking
going-
to Mad Moxie and Harley Quinn here. I've got Nerf guns.
Don't you got a costume to
We'll
make?
have a war.
You got a costume to make.
I
Anyway,
used to be on
I do have a
submarines.
costume
I
to
bring the
make.
crazy.
okay, we're just gonna go ahead and talk about that. We are getting some new Borderlands 2 DLC.
Oh my
coming out
god.
soon.
Oh my god. You're making me ranting about that because I love it. I love it.
And what would the name of this new
Do you
DLC
love it?
be? by the
Tiny
way?
Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep.
Yes.
It's-
And what game are we playing though? What game are we playing? Bunkers and Badasses. I cannot wait for this. Did you get Creek by the way?
Oh yeah, I got
Okay,
Creek.
cool.
Thank you.
Okay.
You are the best.
Oh no, that was from the SCNS Live crew. That little
guys
thing.
are the
But yeah,
best.
we are getting a new DLC for Borderlands 2. We can't wait for it.
And part of the thing that I was most excited about when
You need
watching
to
the
add me
video.
anyway, so I got somebody to play with.
Yeah, add me anytime. I'm always either playing that or Dragon Age 2.
Sounded weird.
But you have
It's gamer talk. You don't need to hear me.
in one of the tutorial or not
I love
tutorial, the
one-
walkthrough videos of it. They've
one of the
got Mad
comments.
Moxie in the background.
Yep.
And she's wearing a barmaid's outfit, and I need to make it.
I knew this was coming. I like one of the comments. If Jane had a Nerf gun, that would be it. Yes, it would be. And Daddy likes. That's just kind of creepy. Chris,
very-
what's your next news story, man?
Daddy.
Well,
no.
okay. So, we know about the success of Iron Man 3, and
I've never heard of this movie.
We have not heard of this movie.
Go ahead, buddy.
Is that like an Iron Chef?
Yeah. Well, it's spawned a.
Oh,
well, a-
oh no!
It has
What is
spawned
this?
a
What
a
the hell
knockoff.
is this?
In China, of course, this is a. In China,
No, what the hell is
Kanzai is a
this?
brand of pharmaceuticals, and this commercial is for nofloxacin
no.
capsules, which are used to treat UTIs as well as typhoid, intestinal
Wow.
infections, and Get ready, kids. There's kids here, so we might want to cover the children's ears.
Is this an actual video to this? Am I supposed to play this?
Gonorrhea.
Yeah, this is funny. Watch
men
it.
have claimed you.
Oh,
Here.
you've got to be kidding me.
He's a Power Ranger.
Oh, come on.
Those are the gonorrhea around him.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, what?
Oh, that is just horrible.
That's amazing.
Yes.
It's called a
Is
ripoff,
gonorrhea
is what it
tormenting that
is.
It's
family?
kind of very Super Sentai if you look at it.
Somebody needs their ass kicked for that one. Somebody needs.
Now, the spot is clearly inspired by the Marvel superhero. The suit's colors aren't just similar, but the commercial also
you
references
think?
numerous iconic Iron Man scenes. Let's see.
With the 3-point landing and the repulsor blast? I don't know. The hell, man?
Since first airing, this commercial has racked up nearly 800,000 views on Youku, China's version of YouTube, the one where you can't actually watch anything good.
Well, does that mean it'll finally
porn.
like kick Gundam style off the charts?
We can
Hey,
only
Gangnam
pray.
Style is gone. It's all about motherfather gentlemen, baby.
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
I still haven't heard the new one.
Yeah, well,
You
Iron
are-
Man is
you are doing
popular
yourself
in
a
China.
disservice on that one.
Hi, Shark Lady.
Anyway,
What?
Shark Lady's here. Hey, Shark Lady. I got your gift for my birthday. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a very tender moment for us. Anyway, whatever. I'll need to hear
My
y'all's
birthday
crap.
is coming.
Anyway,
What would you like for your
I
birthday,
can
sir?
pretend my birthday is coming up.
I do have to fill in
I
this
would like
news
some of that
story
gonorrhea
for
medication.
and next week. And next week, Enasni, go ahead and put some stories up. So you got something to talk about in this segment too. But I do have
Listen,
one.
I've got all the stories up.
You do have a story?
Yeah, well, I've been looking at all the stories that you guys.
Do you
want
want to? Oh, okay.
Tell
which-
us your
oh,
story.
do you have one you want to do? Or?
Oh yeah, dude, the one that I've been freaking out about is the.
Oh, this is creepy.
Go ahead. Which one?
The one about the robots.
What about the robots?
There's an investigator who was warning the UN of the
You have
dangers
to scroll up
of
to the
having
top, buddy.
unmanned-
To the top.
Yeah,
To
It's
the
at
very
the top.
top.
Okay.
Very
All the
top.
way at the top.
Pretty much, he's just warning the UN about the dangers of unmanned
Yeah, like
robots.
the UN's going to do anything to
Yeah.
protect us.
Fully autonomous robotic weapon systems haven't been developed, but they're researching it. And he was basically just like, look, that's a terrible idea. Have you not seen these movies and not seen what our already unmanned drones can do? So that terrifies me because I put too much stock into science fiction movies
Oh,
and
I
what
gotta-
could happen in the future.
Speaking
and I don't
of-
want the Terminator knocking on my door in 30 years. I don't.
Yeah, zombies are more manageable.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
you can shoot a zombie in the head. Done. You can't shoot a Terminator in the head.
speaking of unmanned drones, I just I promised my wife that I would say we celebrated 17 years of marriage this week. So
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm still trying to figure out the segue. Speaking of unmanned drones. Wow. I really hope she was listening to that.
me
Yeah.
too.
Okay. Awkward. Yes. From the chat room. Let's see.
That's why we like coming to your store, sir.
I like this one from the chat
I have
room.
no self-respect
This
or tact.
medication is just like having Iron Man in your pants. Also, yeah, no American company has ever ripped off a film or creative concept from Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got nothing on that one. So, yeah.
Let's
See
just say
Pacific
Karate
Rim.
Kid from a couple of years ago.
See
Oh,
Pacific
gosh.
Rim.
Okay, I got
See
one
everything.
from, I don't know
Absolutely
why.
specific.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure why our very own,
Little
sweet
Linda.
but she put up an article from the FDA.
Or from NBC. Is this on NBCnews.com?
I don't know why I'm doing this, but
Well, we like medicine. We like science.
Doc is universal donor for fecal transplants. Why the hell am I talking about
Okay,
this?
for
I'm
those
sorry, what?
for those unfamiliar, basically there is a procedure you can do if you have like intestinal issues.
Oh, I think I'm
Things
about to
like
have
that.
way too much information.
What they
here.
do is, and I'm gonna for the gentler ears,
Call
you may want to.
Roto-Rooter. That's
No,
Yeah.
no. Why?
Well,
why
for the
was this-
gentler ears, let me
why was
explain
this
what it
even
is.
here?
What they do is they'll
The
take a
gentler ears don't listen to this show.
okay. Well, what they'll do is they take a tube, they run it down through your nose or through your nose down to your stomach, and down into your
It's an endoscopy.
upper yeah, an endoscopy.
Yeah, I've-
exactly.
I've had those.
And what
This
they do is they
was-
take
There's not another route they
they
can
take
take.
Wait a
ra-
second.
They take a
This-
human rabbit pellet, small one, put it in you, and it
Wait.
basically goes in and it readjusts or resets your balance.
Ah!
You don't taste
They
it. It
feel
just
like you got to put it through your nose.
well, they do it endoscopy. Yeah.
You're serious? Fecal transplant?
Well, yeah.
is
There's been a
real
lot of
thing?
treatment.
You
There's
can
been a lot of treatments with this, especially with people with gastrointestinal issues, IBS. There have been people with
Eat
severe
more
forms of
fiber.
Crohn's disease.
Drink some apple
well,
juice.
hang on a second. Let me finish, because I know someone in particular
Yeah, you
who is
really need to
affected by
you
Crohn's.
really need to finish this story.
It is a very uncomfortable and a very bad disorder.
Okay,
but
okay.
what they'll do is that this actually has been proven to pretty much in some people cure it. I think it's a great idea, man. Hey,
If they have the guts.
So you're going to be full of someone else's shit.
It's like Khan's magic healing blood, only it's poop. Good one. Good one from the chatters. Good one.
It's a triple pellet.
All right. So,
Human rabbit pellet.
geez, please, Enasni, save me from that.
Save us from the poop
That
story.
just like my mind.
Wow.
is
I just
Would you like some?
My
Would you like
mind's
some?
fried.
I just want to go
Would you like some chocolate?
No.
crawl up somewhere.
Not at all.
It's the crappiest thing I've heard all day.
Okay.
I got a million of them.
I'm getting up off this stool.
Enasni, go ahead and get another story. I'm going to go ahead and go into this one. Yeah, we did get the big reveals of Xbox and.
The Xbox One.
The new
Did
Xbox One.
have a big reveal?
Oh
That's-
God, I can't even. I'm trying to get around that story I just heard. Anyway, of course, the big question that everyone was asking was, where are the freaking games?
Yeah, yeah.
And-
we gotta wait for E3. I
E3.
mean,
And yes, and we
yeah.
did, but we do have quite the list for E3. Of course.
Oh my God, Barbie Dreamhouse Party.
Hooray!
Is that really? Oh my God! But that's for the Wii and the Wii U.
And we're back to unmanned drones again.
Yes, exactly.
We got Assassin's Creed 4, of course. We have Arma 3. That'll be coming out for the PC. If anybody has anybody seen the trailer for Batman Arkham Origins?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That
yeah.
looks amazing.
Is that the one that they've been kind of going round and round? Who's actually going to be the voice of Batman? They originally
Yeah.
wasn't.
And we
It's
heard
not-
from Kevin Conroy that it's going
Kevin
to be.
said, and
He
of
said it
course,
wasn't gonna be him. He says there's gonna be another Batman game he's gonna be in, but it wasn't Arkham
wasn't that
Origins.
one.
it's not that
Oh,
way.
okay, then.
There's a whole bunch of confusion over what he said at Dallas Comic Con.
There's one that Strange is on this list. The Bayonetta 2 for the Wii U. What the hell? Why?
Wii
Oh,
U.
but that's not even confirmed.
Because Nintendo has no real
I think I
idea
can.
what to put
I'm
out for their
not-
console.
I would say I would skip over the things that are unconfirmed, but actually most of this list is unconfirmed.
Speaking of Nintendo, I went and saw The Great Gatsby a couple of days ago and found out that there's actually a Great Gatsby game for the NES.
No way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there
Oh,
is.
Yes,
you
has
can
a
just,
bunch of
you can
different
just
games.
stop right there, sir.
Where you like fight the Oculist's eyes that are firing out lasers and
What?
stuff like that.
No,
it's
no, no.
Oh, it's like Dr.
amazing.
Jekyll and Mr. Hyde,
It's
which was an
amazing.
interesting game.
It sounds even worse than the ET video game.
They're killing me here.
The whole Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde
They're
game, where
killing
basically
me
you go
here.
through levels, and if you've got to knock the bugs out of the air with your
Oh,
stick, and if you
jeez.
don't, you become Hyde, and you have to.
Stop it.
Run
It
and hide.
was-
Stop it.
It was horrible. I bought it and
I'm
I
gonna
sold
turn
it.
Off, I'm going to turn off the microphone.
Jason wants to run and hide.
God. Anyway, Castlevania Lord of Shadows 2, Command & Conquer, Company of Heroes, Dark Souls 2, Deadpool, which I'm really
I'm
waiting
excited
for.
about that.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for that.
I might buy it.
Deep Down, Diablo 3 is coming to the PS3 and PS4.
Really?
Are they really calling it the PS4?
Yes.
It is officially the
Yeah,
PS4.
because they're not stupid.
Yeah.
It's
Dynasty Warriors 8, a game that I'll probably get.
because
it's one of
it's going to
those
be the
games.
same as the last 7.
Elder Scrolls Online is going to be making an
It
appearance
is.
on the PC.
Really?
FIFA 14. That's
FIFA 14.
That's 12 too many games. Anyway, Final Fantasy, Square Enix for the PS4. We're getting Final Fantasy X.
Forza
and
5.
X2. I still see nothing about Final Fantasy 7 being re-released.
Okay,
Bastards. Stop.
Square is probably going to have a reveal at the rumors going around that it's probably going to be a reveal at the Sony
Here's a good
presser.
one. PS3
for a new
Kingdom
title.
Hearts HD 1.5 remix.
Which will have lightsabers.
Lego Marvel Superheroes, which I want. I'm
Yes.
getting that.
Yeah, the Lego games are good.
Absolutely.
Lost Planet 3. This is just name of Madden
Fun.
25. Okay, now
25th anniversary
now
of
I
Madden.
feel freaking old.
Okay, Pops.
It's only because you are.
What, dude? 25? Seriously? Stop making these games. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I'm ready for that. And Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes, which I'm so glad these are on 360, available on 360 now. Muramasa Rebirth, NBA Live 14. Who gives a damn? Anyway, Project Cars. I don't know, what is that? I don't even know what that is. Okay, Breakman Legends.
Do I have to break out my Tomater impression again?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Dadgum.
South Park Stick of Truth.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
South Park Stick
Yeah.
of Truth has
Ooh,
actually been.
Super Smash Brothers 4. What were you going to say about South Park?
South Park was supposed to come out actually.
Yes.
Was supposed to come out this spring, but
Yeah, 'cause
due
they
to the
had it-
whole THQ incident, it got pushed back because they got another. Developer to take over the title. From
And-
what I'm understanding, it's nearly completed already. Ooh, I want to play that.
And the only reason I own a Nintendo Wii U, give me this game, The Legend of Zelda HD and Legend of Zelda Wind Waker.
Wind Waker.
Okay, remember what I said last when we were talking about the Wii U?
I'm working on this.
My opinion about the Wii U. It seems like Wii U, they only thing that Nintendo is coming out with is like their first party license titles. You don't see anything else out for the Wii U. Rayman's been delayed
Stop it.
for it. It's just it's idiocy.
I mean, can we all agree this is going to be like the last generation of the console game
Hopefully.
systems?
We could
mean,
only hope PC takes
At least
over.
for like a couple years, like a decade.
You forgot Watch Dogs.
something.
You forgot Watch
I've got a
Dogs.
story that's moving into that. I got Watch Dogs,
The Mary Sue.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, which looks pretty good. Whatever X is going to be. We got another Ninja Gaiden game coming, Yaiba.
What about Hello Kitty Adventure Island?
Is that actually
Butter's
on the list?
favorite game.
That's right.
Anyway.
Your stuff.
So yeah, while we were disappointed, we are going to get some games at E3. That's it's kind of cool hearing Jason without seeing him, like you're behind the curtain. Well, that's for you, Shark Lady. Anyway, Chris, no, Enasni, you got another story coming up, or?
Yeah, actually, it's kind of we've been hearing about stuff like this around the internet for a while, but scientists apparently grew a 400-year-old frozen plant.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, they had a frozen plant DNA and decided to grow it, and that's kind of been freaking me out because there was a story going around online about them finding like prehistoric DNA and trying to grow it, and it's like, look, guys.
Oh wait,
Laura Dern will not be happy.
we have seen where this. We have seen in movies what
we
happens.
We have seen where this goes. Stop it. We already made movies
CG
of this
dinosaurs
again.
and her in Banana Republic outfits.
Would it be messed up
hot.
for like one of the plants trying to be like some man-eating, like Venus flytrap or
Yeah.
something like?
Seymour?
Feed me, Seymour.
Venus Flytrap was my favorite
So
DJ.
yeah,
on
again,
WPR.
I'm all about
that
like
too.
the warnings. Like, guys, science. We've seen this science in movies. We know it's like we know you can do it. Just don't do it.
Okay, so we got Terminator robots coming. We've
Yeah.
got the Triffids being
Yeah.
grown.
Speaking of Terminator, they're in talks of Terminator 5. Arnold has announced that. So
Why?
No,
I don't know.
Apparently,
why.
The Last Stand. What was the movie he did? The one they just did here. What was
The
it?
Last Stand.
The Last
Expendables,
Stand.
oh, yeah.
Which, by the way, from everybody that's told me, it's actually kind of classic Arnold. It's actually a good
Huh.
movie. It's kind of
Well,
funny.
I want to see a return to the classic 80s action film. So if it's like that, I will go see it.
You don't want to see Arnold as Jingle All the Way, Arnold?
Just not triplets,
Actually,
okay?
Jingle All the Way.
No
That was kind of
Yeah, I agree. It's required holiday viewing at my house.
yeah.
What the hell was
That was
that?
Venus Flytrap music.
I kind of wish
So
I played
I
it
want a
during the break.
brontosaurus burger and those gigantic ribs.
Has anybody seen this ridiculous article about the Flintstones and Jetsons actually exist in the same universe?
They do.
Yeah, they
The
do.
Flintstones are just on the ground. Really? You guys really knew about this?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
like a special, like a 1-hour thing.
Yeah.
One of those really
Flintstones.
No.
crappy Hanna-Barbera things.
There's actually they exist in the same time period.
Oh,
the Flintstones
like at the
are on
same time?
The Flintstones are on the ground and the Jetsons are in the air.
I mean, is this in the
No.
J.J. Abrams Star Trek verse?
I want to say like the Flintstones,
Nope.
were
J.J.
way back when,
Abrams,
and
the
then
Jetsons.
thousands upon thousands of years
Okay,
later.
okay.
the Jetsons.
Have you ever seen the Jetsons on the ground?
No.
Have you ever
Actually,
seen-
there was that very special episode.
I would say then
of-
this is a viable theory.
I
Thank
just
you very
assumed
much.
that the Earth
There's
was
an
just
episode of
like
the
2
Flintstones
uninhabitable.
that was
Hanna-Barbera, suck
the
it.
original launch title, original spinoff for the Jetsons, where
Right.
Kazoo takes him to the future.
But Jason, have you ever seen Tony Randall and Roger Moore together in the same place? I think they're exactly the same person.
Have you ever
Easy
seen
off
me
oven
and
guy
Batman
is
in the same place?
James Bond.
Okay, I got Chris. Do you have another story? Because
I do. I might steal yours.
Kindergarten Cop. What? No. Which one are you stealing?
Junior.
You need to get to Rob's.
Okay, that's what I was going to do.
Oh, then
now,
go
I'm a
ahead.
PC gamer, and, well,
Elitist bastard.
I'm not an elitist bastard. I like PC gaming. I
do
just
too.
I just like playing MMOGs. I like the camaraderie I have with my friends. I like the better graphics.
My
And
laptop just is too terrible to play anything.
I don't see the point to politically correct gaming.
Huh.
Oh,
good night, everybody.
Good
Oh,
night,
snap.
everybody.
Well, apparently, now this is from PC World. There's been talk about the PC industry bleeding into a full-blown hemorrhaging in 2013, according
Oh, jeez.
IDC is claiming that this is going to happen. Well,
this is bull.
well, here's the deal. I mean, you have a lot of the newer generation PCs. You also have, laptops. You now have the tablets, things like that. But
Yeah.
what they're thinking is the market is starting to get oversaturated. You got these Windows 8 tablets. Windows 8 has not necessarily been the best operating system for a PC if you've tried it out.
No Windows has been the best operating system for the PC.
Windows 7 was not bad.
I mean, Windows 3.1 was the last good one.
I can say 2.0.
Oh, shut up.
Also with my copy of
Really?
Lotus 123.
Really? God. Anyway.
But no, seriously. I mean, they're talking about this is going to be a full-blown catastrophe. The PC market's going to melt out. It's going to be more about the future of the tablet and things like that. And yeah, I'll say it this way: the traditional PC is evolving. I mean, it has been evolving for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, from what it was 10 years ago to now.
Drink.
You need a shot, a thought.
Synthahol.
Synthahol, yeah. He needs you know what I need is I need a Synthahol Colt 45, just like Billy D, with lens flare.
Oh, God.
Wouldn't that be a Colt 22 and a half?
Who wants to see Chris get hit by
That
a
would be,
folding
yes.
chair?
Hey, we're having a good conversation here, sourpuss.
Oh, Real Gamers Boot to DOS drops the mic. Yeah, why don't you go ahead
Drops the mic.
yeah, and also while dropping that mic, you also dropped your screen and everything. If there were
Windows
tablets.
side. Windows
Speaking of, okay,
side.
so anyway, they're trying to say like the PC is going to go belly up because
Well,
of tablets and
they're
crap.
talking
Oh,
about.
that's silly.
Well, the thing
This
is
is stupid.
Windows. Well, a part of it also is Microsoft has started to take an approach. In fact, I'm gonna move this back just a little bit.
Hey, why don't you tell you what? Why don't you take a thumb drive and stick,
Whoa.
and
sir,
and
this is a
stick it in your
family.
iPad?
This is a
If they're
family
saying
program.
that the tablets are going to be the end of PC gaming, that's stupid.
No.
Hey,
you
Chris,
need your mouse
Chris,
and
I-
keyboard
I have
to
a-
game.
I have a
are gonna be the end
USB
of
thumb
PC
drive.
gaming.
I want you to put it into that tablet and interface with it.
I can do that.
Where's your USB port?
I also need right here on the back, and I also need to get an adapter for it, so I can just plug USB into it. You didn't know you could do that?
That's great that you can do that. Now I want you to plug
He's being
something
a-
else into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look, sir, this is a family program.
Anyway, because I think tablets are stupid. I do.
Well, I look at it like this. I like it because I can do things on it. And I also have a PC at home. I have a high-end gaming PC at the house I
well-
play games on.
Why don't you type me a novel with your tablet? There. I'm sorry. I hate tablets, man. I do.
I actually had a kid in one of my classes last semester who took notes like crazy fast on his tablet.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so-
but when
so
I
you
see
said
people
kid in
taking
your
pictures with an
class, are
iPad
you-
too,
Okay, that's annoying.
I want to kick it out
So
of their
you're-
hands.
You're in school?
I was last semester.
Oh,
I'm taking
okay,
the
just
semester
checking.
off.
Just taking
What are you studying?
Summertime. Anyway.
I'm changing my major.
What are you gonna major in now?
Costume design.
Not too chabby.
Nah,
Not
I don't
too
think.
chabby.
Nah, I don't think she has any.
No future
No
in that.
future.
Can you major in cosplay?
I wish. I could teach classes
So-
on how to act.
Minor in
Cosplay.
stalking.
Cosplay, the pottery class of our era.
I feel like conventions kind of have classes on how to cosplay and how to not be a jerk in cosplay.
Oh, I know.
Like those are like mini universities.
Speaking of
Sure.
conventions, and I need. Here's where we got like 13
We got a few minutes.
minutes left of the show. I need to talk about this thing with Anime Fest that we're trying to do.
Hey, Fest!
Okay,
That's right.
Here's the deal.
I'm mad at them right now.
Don't be mad at them yet.
No.
Oh, I know why you're mad
No.
at them, and they have every reason.
No.
I know they do. That's why
Anyway.
I asked first.
So what I did was I suggested that we screen a movie, a really bad movie, called Samurai Cop. A good friend of mine, Joe, introduced me to. This movie is bad consistently from beginning to end, and I want to ridicule this thing live while a bunch of people watch, and we have a good time doing it.
Like Birdemic 2 bad?
No. This
Close.
has Birdemic beat. So I
Birdemic
have
is a masterpiece
made the
compared to
panel.
this.
They have
Zag.
approved the panel for voting, and
I hate that they did that this year.
yeah, the only people that can vote on this panel are registered members. So if you're
Yeah.
actually going to Anime Fest and you've already got your ticket, you're registered, please go vote for my panel. It's a screening of Samurai Cop, and unfortunately, it only has one vote on it now, and that vote is me.
Yeah, guys, you know what?
You have
why don't
one
you? Why don't you?
friend.
Can I say something, guys? Pony up a little bit. You know, be team
If you're
players.
going, but if you're already
going,
to
it's
Anime
cheaper.
Fest, just vote for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you're going to Anime Fest, it's cheaper. Just go ahead and buy your badge now, and then you can vote on
Yes,
your
their
favorite
badges
panels.
are $35 right now for
Yeah.
4 days of con. That's
Yeah.
actually a pretty damn good deal.
But definitely do that and vote on your favorite panels because I don't want to see crappy panels at the convention again.
Yeah,
This one's gonna be good.
And I've got friends who are doing panels that they run every year that need to be run, and people are trying to take it over, and it's like, come on.
And honestly, think you know me, people. You know me.
It's going to be awesome.
Imagine me watching
can't,
a
dude.
bad
You're not
movie
Are you on a camera right
with
now?
a loudspeaker.
I don't know.
Oh, you are on camera. Okay.
Please vote for my panel if you're going to
Looks
Anime
desperate.
Fest. I am desperate because
Yeah.
It's
I-
Misty 3J.
anyway, I need to ridicule this movie publicly. So that's the plan for Anime Fest. We're actually, I put in our press access for that. We're hopefully going to be broadcast. What?
Okay, now where is Anime Fest going to be this year?
It's going to be at the hotel that Akon used to
Yeah,
be.
the
The
Sheraton.
same hotel that we were
So
at
they
last
were.
year.
So they are at the Sheraton. Okay,
Yes.
awesome.
Same place we were last
Now,
year.
They've outgrown the old place.
yeah, of course.
I
Yeah.
like the old place too.
I did. It was nice. But they just need more room.
Mm.
Anyway,
Well, try it on the Dart line. So if you're
Yeah.
going to take the train, just jump on there. Bring your kids down. They'll have fun.
Okay,
is true.
last
They can
call
play a
by
little
the
Sally
way.
Walker.
Hold on, what you got here?
Last call by the way for somebody.
To
Please.
guess the
Yeah,
symbol.
they're going to have to
The
email
darn-
me if you can guess what that symbol is.
I guessed it already. It's the symbol for Team Bonsai.
Shush. Anyway,
What?
okay.
I mean,
push
that's
it.
definitely a guess.
Also, next week's show we don't have much, but the week after the June 13th show.
Well, next week's
Well,
show.
next week's
could
show,
be-
remember, Jason,
It's
is
from
going to
here.
be from here,
Right,
and
we're
there's going to
doing
be plenty.
giveaway, So.
Oh yeah, well we got that going on.
Not much going on.
The week after, nerdcore rap artist Adam Warrock will be skyping in to talk to us about his thing. We're big fans of Adam Warrock, so if you never,
Isn't next week when Chaka and I are planning your demise?
y'all need to stop.
I'll be
plotting
hosting this show
demise
myself.
on
We will
Twitter.
enact your demise.
But yes, Adam Warrock will be a guest on the show. Really great nerdcore rap artist. If you haven't checked him out, go check out his site. He always is giving away free tracks as well. He just did an Adventure Time one, by the way.
Oh, I heard
And
it.
on a bigger note, he has given us permission to play his songs on the show,
Ooh.
so long as we give him credit. So thank you, Adam Warrock, for allowing us to
You rock!
broadcast your awesome music. We really appreciate it. The guy made a song about Gravity Falls, the cartoon.
Nice.
Yes.
Love that show.
I'm gonna just go ahead and.
By the way, we've been watching Phineas and Ferb all day.
Yeah, we're watching this show over here, which
I got a better view of it.
well, Phineas and Ferb, isn't the theme song from the guy from Bowling for Soup?
Yes.
Joel, what's his name? God, I can't remember the guy's name.
Billy Joel.
So
I don't
anyway,
know.
those are our plans.
Lead singer
Hey,
of Bowling for Soup.
Enasni, have you gotten your thing back for QuakeCon yet?
I haven't.
You haven't? Not yet?
No.
I'll see if we can.
Yeah,
rush
we're
that.
gonna announce a little more about that later, but we will be
We
heading
will
to
be
QuakeCon
appearing
again
at
this year.
QuakeCon. I think Chris, myself, Rob, and Linda, we're all approved. It's going to be a good time. Anybody else got anything to add before we close out this show?
Oh boy, what can I add?
Rick, you got anything to add to the show
Shut
before we
up.
close out?
Yeah, it's Wednesday,
your
New
thoughts,
Comics
Chris.
Day. So don't forget about us at Lone Star Comics and Games, 3100 Independence Parkway in Plano.
And thanks for hosting us again.
Thank you for having
Absolutely.
us out here.
And
We appreciate it.
We have recently worked out our schedule for doing this twice a month for the rest of the summer and possibly
Yeah.
until the end of time. So we appreciate that and you guys being here. And Jason, I'm going to be giving you the Star Trek Build Your Own Enterprise.
Really?
Yeah,
You're giving that to me?
I have begun to put it together. I have begun to put it together, and kind of like when I work on my car, I have a feeling there's going to be some extra parts. So I'll be praying for you.
Sweet.
But yeah,
Keep away from
come
my
down and see
kids.
us, and don't forget about the Man of Steel ticket giveaway, which we'll be announcing on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Lone Star Comics Plano. That will be a pre-release screening of Man of Steel in association with Cinelinx.com, CINELINX.com, and the pre-release screening will be on Tuesday, June 11th at AMC North Park in Dallas.
Right.
And we're going to do the ticket giveaway either next Wednesday, New Comic Day, June 5th, or the following Saturday, June 8th, here at Lone Star Comics.
Cool. Sorry,
Sounds good to me, sir.
I got distracted because Linda was talking about Adam Warrock on the channel.
It's like having a child.
That's all right.
And
That's a good
Nazni, you got
distraction.
anything to add before we close out the show?
No,
No?
I'm good.
Don't you have an Etsy store or something you want to talk
Oh
about?
yeah, that's
God!
the thing. I have a thing. Yeah, I've got an Etsy store where I sell pendants. I'm actually wearing one right now, my Captain America shield.
Nice.
Yeah, I make nerdy pendants. Mostly it's Pokemon cards that I cut up, whatever Pokemon you want. I take custom orders, and I also do things like Iron Man, Deadpool,
I have to get an
Harley
X-Men one
Quinn.
for my,
Yeah,
for my
I almost
wife.
wore the X-Men today.
I am going to send some stuff,
Yeah.
some people your way, because we just started hosting our North Texas Pokemon League here every Tuesday,
Ooh.
and we're expanding that Sunday. So I'm going to send some people in your direction.
Yeah, my most popular one has been Eevee, which.
Chris, what you got,
I thought it'd be Pikachu.
What do I got? Whole lot of nothing. Truthfully, yeah, guys, seriously,
I think I ended the
do
show.
us a huge favor.
We got 8 minutes. I'm sorry. I think I may have started this up too early.
Oh, no worries. I want to just say something real
Stretch it
quick.
out.
Vamp,
Stretch
vamp.
it out.
Yeah, I'm vamping. Guys, do us a huge, massive favor. We want you to go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com, Untitled SCNS. We want you guys to subscribe. We want you to basically watch our shows, watch our videos, our sketch comedy, which we're going to be doing a lot more of very soon, actually.
And I have officially closed out my.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Buddy.
Jason no longer has his channel. He's merged it into the main
Well,
channel.
it's still there.
Well, it's still there, but he's doing stuff with us mainly. So he's becoming a grown boy, and I'm proud of him.
And I'm going to be releasing my first toy reviews tomorrow night.
So guys, keep an eye out, subscribe, because we're also going to be adding some other really fun stuff to it in the not too distant future. We're thinking some comedy, maybe some interviews.
We just put up our video of
North
the-
Texas Beer and Wine Festival.
Yes.
Cooking with Harley Quinn.
We're working on some. We're working on some.
Amazing.
We're working on some little side projects. little other side programs. There are going to be little micro programs on the site. Maybe 10 minutes in length.
Looks like you already got a customer in the channel. They're saying
Ooh,
they want a mage pendant. Yeah,
She seems like a nice lady.
she's a shark lady.
Does she have a fin?
Let's see if I can.
Does she have a fin? Does she
No,
go?
she's a badass. Anyway,
Okay. But yeah, in all seriousness, guys, join us there. Facebook.com, SCNS Live for all our information. The new SCNS Live page, which we are going to be doing some work to here in the not too distant future. In fact, Jason
Maybe.
was going to discuss this with you. I've got a plan for adding chat to the site. So everybody
What?
go in there and chat on the site and watch the show.
Shiny.
What
Wouldn't that be-
chat?
I am. Well,
Anyway.
we'll talk about it when we get off air here. But guys, listen, we want to thank every single one of you watching because you guys have been cool. You've been great. You've welcomed us at the cons. You've been friendly to us. You've come up and said hi. You've offered us your peanuts, and we appreciate it. And Jason, I know, appreciates it because he likes peanuts.
because they go so well with beer. I need a drink. Anyway.
Oh, Jason, admitting that you have a problem is the first step to recovery, my
The
friend.
only problem is I don't
Garage in
have
Denton
anything.
has dollar double Wells tonight. So.
Who? What?
The
What?
garage in Denton has dollar double Wells tonight.
I'm not driving all the way to Denton. I got to go to
So
work
I'm
tomorrow.
going.
I can't. Oh,
Who would have guessed that I would not have the worst pun tonight?
oh.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you got some really bad ones.
Yeah, you really
Dude, you're pretty punny.
Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead.
It's O-pun season.
We're just gonna go ahead
Oh,
and start
yes.
closing
Punishment.
out
I'm
the
the-
show.
I'm the
Punisher.
Punisher.
Unless anybody has anything else,
I will say one other thing, guys. Again, we in all seriousness, from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you guys. We really do. You have been amazing to us over this
Stop it.
past year. We love you guys. We really do.
Jesus. What are you
to
doing
thank the
here?
Academy.
I'm being nice.
I'm gonna turn your mic off. You're
I'm
being sappy.
I'm
is
being a
what
little
you're
sappy,
being.
but I'm being nice, and we've met some amazing people, including Rick here, and we've met a lot of cool folks, both everywhere. So thank you. And by the way, Twitter, SCNS Live, Chris Danger Show, Jason the X. Do you have one?
Enasni.
New girl.
Spell it.
ENASNI.
Okay. And Rick, do you have one of those?
It's R-I-C-K.
Okay, wise ass.
If you're not,
We're
if
about to
you
get
are
kicked
not
out of the store
Twitter
here, but
Rick, I will be
I'm going to
upset.
thank you guys for watching again. We love you guys to death.
And big thanks to Rick for hosting us.
Rick
We love coming down.
Cromack.
It was fun.
And everybody in the chat room, you guys were pretty awesome tonight. I gotta say, I love reading the.
We like
comments from you
chat.
guys
We
in
like
the chat.
we like active chat. We want more of that in the future. So heave to and trice up, folks. This is Chris Danger. That's Jason the Excess and Nazi. Stay safe. Have a great week, and keep on nerding. We'll talk to y'all soon. Adios.